The following podcast is being brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
On this week's episode of Anything, Everything, and Nothing with Lynn and Kim, the ladies have a special guest. They get into news and entertainment, discussing Steve Harvey losing another job, Brad Pitt to play Bob Marley, and the heartbeat bill is real. They ask the question, what do you think about this? And of course, they waste their lives with the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Ratchet review. The ladies and a special guest go deep about white privilege and share a poem by Kyla, Jenee, Lacy. And of course, they end the show with, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Here are the ladies.
They talk about anything, everything, and nothing. Talk about anything, everything, and nothing. You rockin' with Lynn, you rockin' with Kim. They go back and forth on different topics, they get it in. They talk about anything, everything, and nothing. It's the podcast. Oh wow. What's up?
Welcome to episode 28 of Anything, Everything, and Nothing with Lynn and Kim.
Powered by GoDefyLife.com. Visit www.godefylife.com for all your podcast content, music, sports, TV, and Defy Life gear. And guys, you can listen and download the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Radio Tunes, and Spreaker. Spreaker. That's my new thing, Spreaker.
Oh, Lord. Y'all email us at aen@godefylife.com. Email us.
Listen, guys, we told you we want to have a segment called Ask Lynn and Kim. Y'all know we two of the smartest people that y'all know.
Right.
And y'all call us and be texting. Email the show. We're gonna keep it on the DL, right. And let us get some feedback. But we can bring your problems and your issues and your thoughts to the people. Keep it on the DL, then you get some feedback.
Exactly. Come on, aen@godefylife.com.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm excited.
Aggravate me. Why you so excited? Wait a minute. What kind of excited?
No, not that kind.
Okay.
Not that kind. I'm gonna be really good.
Please be good.
Okay.
Why are you so excited, Kim?
Because directly in front of me is my nephew. That fine CJ I was talking about last week that y'all thought I was a pedophile,
right,
and a pervert. But anyway,
more like a pervert.
So yeah, no, please take the pedophile away. I'm sorry. Yes,
pervert,
but
incestuous.
CJ is our special guest today, and he is here. So everybody here. I don't want to say CJ. Give me the whole sexy fine name.
Wait a minute, his birth name?
I want
like
the birth
his
name.
Government name.
The government name.
CJ, you want to share?
Yes.
I don't have my papers out of that right now. I think we okay.
All right. Well, you go ahead and share your name.
All right. Well, hello, good people of AEN.
Hey.
My name is Thales Chadwick Boykin.
Stop that. See right there. Just right there. Just that alone right there.
Just gave it alone.
Thales Chadwick Boykin. Oh, yeah. That's like some Obama president shit. Right. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I needed to mean something like that one day. For real.
Hold on. CJ. Okay, Lord. I'm gonna be good. Okay.
But no, I'm glad to be here though. Joining the network and being a part of the show today.
Cool. We're glad to have you.
We're glad to have you, son. Y'all, CJ is my son.
Yes.
By the way.
Now, y'all know my two little nephews.
Right.
Mir and Edison. This is the big nephew.
Y'all hear from them all the time.
Yes, this is the big nephew.
Okay. So, yeah, this is my boy. It's my kiddo. I just love him.
You know what?
I do.
You know what? This right here is like we got some testosterone.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
It's gonna give a different
we're gonna
perspective.
see, we might
today.
get some female listeners,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Well, hey, y'all know what I know.
Okay.
And what Aunt Kim know.
Y'all, we don't know where today is gonna go, but we gonna try to keep it focused.
But we here.
Well, we here. All right.
Okay, listen. We gonna do our best because me and my boy is sharing a microphone.
Well, oh yeah,
we gonna do our best.
We went to set up, and I realized that we only had 2 cords instead of 3 for the microphones. But that's okay because next time CJ's on, we gonna be ready. We gonna be ready. But we gonna make it happen.
Okay,
we gonna make it happen. So we'll let CJ just kind of check in when we do our check in.
Right
now. Does the guest go first, or do we start like we having a third person? I don't know what to do.
I know. I don't know what to do.
Is
either.
it a special guest goes first?
I would say so.
Okay, let's do that. So CJ, we just checking in. How was your week? What you got going on? Tell the listeners, what's going on in your life.
I had a pretty good week, honestly. I found out that I'm going to go ahead and get to working on this podcast of my own coming up soon.
Okay.
Not solid on the name yet, but we're working on it.
What network?
A part of Defy Life network.
Wow.
Because if you're not defying life, what you doing?
Hey, I'm just saying.
That and y'all know I make beats in my spare time.
Okay.
I was cooking up a lot of stuff and got some emails out to a couple artists in the area, a couple local artists in the area, and then just regular work week. And that was pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah, decent week.
Doing your thing.
Yeah.
Doing your thing.
And let the folks know where you're back at. You're back where?
Seriously.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously.
I'm so excited.
CJ, I'm with you. No, no.
Yeah, they don't have to know.
They don't have to know everything, Ma. I need you to get in Lynn mode, not mom mode right now, okay? Come on, listen. Woosah, okay? Gee whiz. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Sis?
Okay. Check in. I had the most awful Monday. Oh, did it turn red?
It did.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I had the most awful Monday one could have. No, there's been worse Mondays. My dad died on a Monday.
Okay.
So yeah,
right.
there have been worse Mondays.
Okay.
But this was it was an annoying Monday.
Okay.
So been having this pain that goes from my ear to my head to my cheek to my neck to my throat, and I'm just like, okay, what is really going on? I can pinpoint it being since coming back from the trip.
Okay.
But Monday I went and got my hair cut. So I thought I was starting off with a good day. Thank you.
Looks good.
Just got a few more curls trimmed off because it's hot and nobody
summertime.
Feel like,
sexy,
feel like
be
doing
sexy.
all that.
Grown
and sexy.
Don't know what's going to happen.
Don't
in the
know
future.
what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah, got to be sexy.
Gotta have the what do you call that thing? The drip.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
What is that?
It's a thing.
No, that's not going to happen. We're gonna...
The drip is a thing?
It's a thing. I don't know.
The drip is like swag. It's like, remember how we had swag?
So we had swag.
And then you had...
What, generation ago or something?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so,
we don't
so now it's a drip.
Oh, we don't have swag no more.
I mean, some people
Hold on. CJ, hold on. Sidebar. Okay, tell us about the drip now.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, we still have, some people still have the swag, but it's like, at this point nowadays, you want to have the drip. The drip is a whole nother level of swag. I mean,
So when I've been telling people, like when I said last week that, CJ got that swag, that thing, that wasn't right.
I mean, no, there was nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, drip more so, people put it more so with like the actual clothes, how you put it on. You know what I mean? Like that's, yeah.
Like that's the drip.
Yeah, that's the drip, how you put it on.
Oh. So my hair don't qualify as drip.
Yeah, no.
Listen, and I guess moms aren't supposed to say it. You saw how he reacted, right?
Your hair can be drip. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You can, like I said, you can associate pretty much anything with it.
But drip is good.
Yeah, as long as it's looking good.
As long as it's looking good.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it like...
Y'all be making up shit.
So, see, is it like that's the drip or you're the drip or it's the drip? Or that's dripping? The CJ gonna be like...
This is great. All right, so basically like... if you like, so what you got on right now, or like, whenever I see you or see Roz, it's drip. Then like
when Roz had the polo on with the red. Okay,
that was the drip.
That was the drip.
Yeah,
okay, that's the drip.
Like,
okay,
yeah, she was. I mean, people have said dripping before. That kind of had this little moment for a second, but I mean, it's pretty much just drip. People just like to say drip.
Drip. Okay, so I'm walking down. So let's just say you saw me and Roz like we were Christmas night at the drop-in the mall. Then you would say drip.
I was like, oh, drip. I see you. I see the drip now. Like, yeah, okay.
Okay. I see you drip. Okay.
You remember they got the song Drip or Drown, Gunna? You know, shout out Gunna, shout out Lil Baby. Yeah, I know that's.
Okay, yeah.
I know y'all don't be on that station on the radio no more.
Actually, I listen to 103.9.
For real?
Because that's what
I heard the song
that's
by
what
now.
I probably didn't know what it was. And who's it called? Lil Boosie? What'd you say?
It's Gunna and Lil Baby.
Gunny and Lil Baby.
Gunna.
Oh, Gunna.
Yeah, Gunna and Lil
like
Baby.
I'm gonna move on to the next thing, right? Okay, that was a long sidebar, but anyway.
I'm gonna finish my check-in.
Yes, finish your check-in. Okay, my bad. Our bad.
And Lil Baby. Why would you name yourself Lil Baby?
And Gunna. Gunna.
Sure.
Okay, whatever. Okay.
Old ladies. Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna change our name one day to Old Lady Podcast. Anyway.
My name gonna be Kim Stunner.
I'm gonna be Lynn Drip.
Nobody else gonna find that
I know. Oh Lord. Help these old ladies out.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
So
back to the check-in.
So anyway.
Okay. You
the
had
pain.
something going on in your head. Okay.
I decided I'm gonna go to the Minute Clinic after I got my hair. I said, I was gonna pass by it anyway. I said, let me stop by this Minute Clinic. And literally got in a minute. It was great. Got an ear infection. Who the hell 39 years old has an ear infection?
People who go to Destin, Florida and don't get none and get in the water.
Is that what it was? So had I got in the water and got some, I wouldn't have had an ear infection?
You would have had ear infection.
Oh.
Because you would have rolled it out.
I should have known. There was no prospects, man. I mean, you just gotta understand. There was no Winstons.
Ain't nothing wrong with being picky. It really saves you a lot of time and effort.
Okay. Time and effort.
You're right. But so I have an ear infection that I have to put 4 drops of medicine in 4 times a day and take
16 drops,
2 pills.
Ooh. Damn, what kind of ear infection
every day
is that?
for 7 days.
That's a grown
Must be.
God,
the babies don't even have to do that. But listen, I'm here to tell you now. I ain't never known nobody grown except Nicole says she get ear infections from sinus and all that foolery. But I'm here to tell you, the babies can't tell us when they got them. But I'm here to tell you, this it hurt.
Yeah.
This thing hurt, boy, and it hurt the whole left side of my face. My whole face is okay. So I got an ear infection.
Okay.
So I'm headed back to town.
It's not contagious, is it?
No, it's not contagious. I'm headed back to town. Do.
Okay.
I'm on the phone with you, of course. I mean, who else would I be on the phone with?
11th time.
Right, probably. Okay. And it was still morning. And I hear something go, poof. And I was just like, I don't know what that was.
You said, what was that?
Right. And then you heard me say,
yeah.
Didn't I say that?
You said, what? You said, what was that? And then we kept on talking.
And we kept on talking, and the car kept on driving. So I didn't even think it came from me. Except that when I got to my destination and parked in the parking space, I said, Kim, my car's smoking from under the hood.
That's exactly what you
Kim said, well, that ain't good.
I said, usually.
It's
something radiator related.
Right, related.
I said, do you see any green stuff spewing from all over the place?
Well, had the hood been up, I would have.
Right. Okay. So
I get out the car. I look under the hood and the engine just as shiny as it can be. Like it got washed or something.
Okay.
I was like, why my engine so shiny? CJ, why my elbows shiny?
Okay, wait a minute. That's
the inside joke.
That's the inside joke.
I can't believe you remember that. Oh my God. Okay, sidebar. The inside joke is way back in the day.
Okay.
CJ and I went over to the guy that I was dating at the time.
Okay. His
apartment. And we went swimming in the pool.
Okay.
And I came back and went to the bathroom. I was looking in the mirror. And I looked, my up here was very dark. Okay. And I looked and I said, why are my elbows so shiny?
Really, it was her shoulder.
It's just...
I should have been saying my shoulder.
She looking at her shoulder.
Right. Okay. And I said, why my elbows so shiny?
Okay. Never played head, shoulders, knees, and toes
ever. Apparently. Obviously. I didn't know my body parts. But anyway, that was a quick sidebar. So... the engine was shiny.
Okay.
I'm telling you this. I'm like, Kim, my engine's shiny. I don't understand. Like, it just got washed. But then I saw this puddle of green stuff, which let me know that apparently the green stuff did spew everywhere.
Absolutely. See, I'm a photographer and I'm a damn mechanic in my other life.
Apparently. A photographer.
And I be taking pictures. I like to take pictures of when we all together.
Oh, yeah, you do.
And then, of course, I was the meteorologist.
Right.
But
definitely anyway. A meteorologist.
Okay, but anyway, go ahead.
So Kim was a mechanic in her life. I mean, she knew. But then I went and got the security guard dude that I know. And he had a handful of food. I was like, no, please. Come see. And he was exactly right.
Did you lift your...
I didn't have to do all that.
Okay, you didn't do all that? Okay.
No, we good.
Okay, I'm just saying, excuse me.
We already have a reciprocal relationship.
Oh, okay. You don't like him, in other words. You ain't attracted to him.
No. We already have a other kind of reciprocal relationship. Okay. I can't like him. I can't. Yeah.
Okay.
All that.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. Say no more.
But he can come help me because I'm like, dude.
Gotcha.
Okay, anyway.
I gotcha.
So he was exactly right about what it was. We discovered that some piece in the thermostat housing something other broke off, blah, blah, blah.
That's radiator related, just like I said.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Give me credit. You get credit.
Okay.
But we found the more specific problem.
If I would have been there, I would have told you about the hoser in the radiator house, but I wasn't there.
You would have found a little broke off piece.
I would have found a little broke off piece. That's right.
Which I guess is what the was.
Yes.
Oh. So anyway, $285 later and a rental car later.
Okay.
Here we are.
But guess what? You had it because some people wouldn't even been able to get a rental car. See how you turn that glass half full? See, some people would have had to walk and catch the bus. But you fortunately were able to have that money to get your car fixed.
Yes.
Think about it like that, sis.
Don't have it today. But
it doesn't matter. But you got your car back and you're running and it ain't pooping. And
it ain't pooping.
Well, not pooping. Poofing. Poco poopies. It's okay. Say anyway, go ahead.
I was like, what the hell? Okay. But anyway, so I guess that sound that I heard was the thing breaking.
It was breaking, yeah. And
there was coolant everywhere. It was dripping off of the... Anyway.
Anytime.
So that was my Monday. And of course it happened on a Monday. All of that happened on a Monday because Mondays suck. Every crazy thing that can happen happens on a Monday.
Okay.
The rest of my week was pretty okay.
Okay.
Churn and work.
Okay. That's pretty much... Yeah. Churn and work.
Yeah. 2-hour client.
Yeah. That you can't bill for.
Made my head hurt.
That you can't bill for.
I don't know. I tried.
Okay.
We gonna see what Gail say.
Okay.
We see what Gail says. She'll shoot it back or take it. I don't know.
Coins, Gail. Need them coins.
Okay.
Listen.
Yes. Nobody. You do not have an hour to give to anybody. I'm just saying.
You correct.
Okay.
And that was my lunch hour too. I definitely don't have that to give to nobody.
I'm just saying because you ain't got. Okay. Never mind. That's not until June 1st. That's okay. Yeah. I'll stop.
Yeah. And that ain't happening then either. God dang it.
Okay.
Anyway.
I don't know if this is a check-in. I think I'm going to save this for, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. I better write it down before I forget.
You better.
Okay.
Because you will forget. Write it down right now.
You done with your check-in? Work and churned in the car.
Work and churned. Baseball is over.
Baseball is over.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Baseball is over. Sort of. There is a last game, which is a makeup game, and a pizza party after that, which is next Friday, which I have to talk to my wonderful son about possibly helping get his little brothers to this game.
Okay.
Because mommy won't even be back in town at 6:00 when the game is scheduled for on a Friday.
Oh, it's on a Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Here they go with that foolishness.
Here they go with that foolishness.
Okay.
So, but for the most part, it's over.
Oh, okay. Well,
because if nothing else, we'll just get there late, and that'll be that. In time for pizza. Ooh, I got a response. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Response from what?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay.
So, that's check-in.
That's your check-in?
Kids aren't here today. Y'all notice it's quiet, right?
Okay, I know, right? Last week.
Auntie Nicole. Shout out to Auntie Nicole.
Shout out Nicole. Edison Mir. Miss you, but glad you ain't here. Look, miss you, but glad you ain't here. The end of last week, when I listened to it, I was like, okay, we've lost control. Don't even worry about it. And everybody, it was, we did. It ended up being funny, but it was just like, yeah, we've lost control. Wave the white flag.
Yeah,
it's over.
But it was cool. Though.
It was cool. It was cool.
I hope y'all liked it.
And I think it was appropriate for Mother's Day.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think so.
All right. My check-in will be real quick. The week was uneventful. Yeah, nothing Sis, anything particular?
Working dog.
Yeah, I know. You stupid. Working poco. I had a little bump in the road. I'm getting over it. I won't share it yet. I'll share it later on in another podcast. I had a little bump in the road, but moving on, trying to piece it together in my mind. Not mad, just a little. My feelings got hurt a couple of days ago.
Oh,
yeah,
the little feelings.
My feelings got hurt a couple of days ago. For you out there, you know who hurt my feelings, and my feelings aren't easily hurt. But I'm getting over it after I cry every day. And let's see. Work has been good. Really busy this week. Because I'm a Jamaican. Got a whole lot going on.
Yes, you do.
But, it's been good. It's been good. Mom is good. I had Marley and McKinley yesterday. Jayla said, she said, Aunt Kim, I got to go and run some stuff and do some stuff, and can I bring the girls by? And I was like, sure. And so she kept calling. Are y'all okay? And I was like, yo, would you go do what you got to do? Go ahead and do your thing. Yeah. But I don't want to take advantage. I was like, listen, you better take advantage of what you got, know. So I said, go. Do your thing. And she was like, I'm so excited. I don't have to get the baby seat and get the thing. She said, I'm so excited. I said, well, go ahead and go.
That is the best thing ever.
That's what she said. She said, I can just kind of run and go fast.
And go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was
just
cute.
Go.
That was,
you can
just go. Tomorrow I'm going to, my mom asked me to come to Women's Day.
Sure, at the church, probably.
Auntie is singing in the choir. So both of them asked me to come.
All right now.
Shout out to Auntie Gloria Fluker.
All right.
She's joined the choir.
Number one fan.
At First Nazareth.
Oh.
And so they're having the Women's Day concert tomorrow.
Okay.
And so they both said, so you're going to come tomorrow?
And you were like,
I was like, can I wear jeans?
Right.
That's what I said. I said, can I wear jeans? She said, just come how you want to. I'm like,
come as you are.
I might do that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But dang, you kind of got.
I know, because Mom, she didn't really ask me to go to church with her.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, all right.
And
but anyway,
and we gotta support Auntie.
Yeah, because Auntie, damn, she'll support us. So
yay,
I'll
Auntie.
I'll probably get up and
Auntie,
go.
I will be there in spirit.
Why don't you just get up and come on?
Because I got to drive to Columbia Monday too. No,
ain't gonna happen.
We just not gonna do that.
I'll take the phone and record.
Yes,
and then I'll send it to you. Okay, but anyway, so week was good. I'm glad CJ's here. I'm glad to hear you back, sis. Okay,
yeah,
glad you're back. Do our thing. And
where'd I go?
Back here today.
Yeah. Just here. Okay,
look out the window.
All right,
it's okay.
She gonna be like, "Who in my house?"
I've already texted her. Oh,
okay, good.
When you walk in,
no surprise.
I said when you walk in,
there will be a girl.
There's gonna be, Ivy's gonna be sitting in the room, and we're in the back. Okay. She said, "Oh, thank you for letting me know." Okay. But anyway,
yeah, that's
so shout out to Ivy. Shout out to Ivy.
Hi, Ivy.
Ivy's in the other room while we're in the studio recording. Oh, oops.
Okay.
I can take that out.
We're good.
We're good. Okay. All right, sis. Well, let's move on.
Moving.
It's time for anything, everything, and nothing in the news.
AEN in the news.
And entertainment. Why?
Because it's what's important to us, and we don't care if it's important to you.
Okay.
All right,
sis. Let's see here. Your man.
Who? My man.
Your man again.
My man again? Who's my man?
CJ, do you like Steve Harvey?
Yeah.
I mean, he not around too much for you.
He's like that dad that has all like all of the smarts and information to give you, but he just you have to pull up on him to go get it though.
Okay. Yes. Well.
But I think she's referring to the fact that he's everywhere.
Yeah, he's on.
He got 1,000
Family Feud.
Oh, talking about all the different shows.
Family Feud, the something, and the TV show, and well, look, not anymore. Anyway, go ahead. Anyway,
I mean, I don't have an issue with that really.
But
a lot of men have issues with him. You don't have an issue with him?
Not really. I don't really pay him much attention.
Okay. So
maybe that's not your generation.
He's a dude who doing his thing. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
To me,
okay.
He's getting the bag in my eyes. I mean.
Getting the bag. Yeah. I'm going to learn a lot today, and that means.
You didn't know that one?
No.
Oh, I know that one.
Getting money.
Go ahead.
Yeah, getting the bag. I mean, it's about just getting money.
Getting money.
Like,
okay, I figured that. Okay.
People say like getting in their bag, which is like you basically being the best you that you could be for whatever situation that it applies to.
Okay. Getting in your bag is about you. Getting the bag is about getting money. Mm-hmm. So I be getting bag. I'm trying to get bag. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm trying to get my money.
I'm trying to get the bag. Yeah.
Okay. Trying to get the bag. What are you doing, sis? Who got you smiling? Who got you smiling? Right. Listen, I need you to.
Is this Facebook?
Yeah, I mean, we on the podcast. Something got you distracted. What got you distracted?
You all right?
What's going on? I mean, CJ, me and CJ, we what's up? Because you are definitely not in the moment.
Because listen, autocorrect.
You are not in the moment right now.
Autocorrect will just would kill your whole vibe. It'll ruin the whole conversation.
Yes. Okay, so are we gonna get back to in the news now?
Yes.
AEN in the news entertainment.
We will.
Your boy, Steve Harvey. Last week, his show was canceled. His TV show the Steve Harvey show was canceled. This week, he's no longer going to be hosting Little Big Shots. He's being replaced by Melissa McCarthy. What's going on with your boy?
I think he might be tired.
He's not quitting. He's getting dropped. That's different.
I understand.
That's
maybe
different.
He asked to get dropped.
No, it's something going on. It's something going on.
Maybe the networks decided he was doing too much.
He's on ABC, NBC, and Fox. Three different networks.
And radio.
Mm-hmm. What's going on with your boy? Something's going to come out. I'm going to give it 60 days. Something's going to come out about Steve Harvey. That's why people are dropping him.
You think so?
I really do. Do.
Lord. Like scandal?
Like something. Yeah. I think somebody knows something or they see something coming down the pipeline. Is something going on. It says you just don't lose shows back to back like that. 2 weeks in a row. 2 major shows that have been on. Something ain't right about that. So Steve, you're going to have a little longer break than you had last week. Last week you lost the show. Now you done lost Little Big Shots.
But he don't seem to care. Not care. No. But he doesn't seem to be heard about it.
We don't know that.
Well, based on what he say on the radio.
Okay, but has he mentioned Little Big Shots?
He has not mentioned Little Big Shots yet. No.
Okay.
He has not. But he has talked about the show. And then he just taped the last show. That's supposed to come on in June.
The last TV show.
The talk show.
Okay.
He just taped it. It's supposed to come on in June. And he had, his little message. Can't wait to see what's in store for me next. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
In that story you sent me, Marjorie talks about how she was proud of him and something.
Okay.
Whatever. But he just doesn't seem to be broken up about it.
I mean, he got plenty of money.
True.
And he still has his radio show, which is probably number one.
But let me tell you what he did say. Okay. He's going back out on the road. He's going back on doing stand-up because he said, I got some jokes. I got to get out there because I got stuff to say.
I bet so. I don't really find him funny as a comedian. He's okay. Like I don't find Kevin Hart. I like Kevin Hart better as a comedian than an actor.
Yeah. Definitely as a comedian.
Yeah, but anyway, okay.
Well, Steve hadn't done stand-up in so long.
Right. The last one he did, he got booed off the stage or something. Cause
what?
He was going in on somebody and they were like, boo, get the fuck off the stage.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
Aww.
This one might be funny just because Steve a little old. He got a little season. A little more season.
And he got some, what you call it, bags?
Some bags.
He got some bags, so he really don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
When you old and got some bags, you gonna say what you want to say.
He don't give a shit. And see, whatever's going on, he can just say it. And what you gonna do?
I think Dave Chappelle got funnier with age.
Okay, sis, I can't multitask. Okay, So anyway,
you read it.
I didn't. I saw it, but I couldn't make sense of it.
Old people, I swear.
That's all right.
It's okay.
So, Steve, we wish you well.
When we go to commercial.
Since you've lost 2 jobs in 2 weeks.
Why you gotta put it like that?
So that's what he did. Okay. All right, sis. Next, your boy, CJ boy, Trey Songz.
I mean, he ain't my boy. He your boy.
Not really my guy.
No.
I mean, he all right.
Don't he sing, gonna hit your head upside the backboard or something? Not the backboard. Not the backboard.
Oh, Lord.
Playing basketball.
Your neighbors gonna hear your head, gonna hear your name. Neighbors hear. Yeah. That's Trey Songz, right? Yeah.
What else does he sing?
I don't know. He got a song out now with Ty Dolla or something. But anyway, so
he's kind of cute though. Well, he had a baby.
He had a baby. Okay.
I don't know. People was talking about it, so I thought it was important.
Oh, okay.
The baby cute. Okay. It's a little boy named Noah.
Okay.
We don't know who the baby mama is though.
Okay.
But she brown.
CJ, anything about Trey Songz we need to know?
Not that I know of.
He's a pretty good songwriter. I mean, he's a pretty decent musician or whatever.
He definitely had a wave. There was a strong Trey Songz wave coming about when I was coming up.
Oh, that mean back in the day. So he ain't relevant no more.
I mean, I haven't been listening, to be honest. I haven't really been checking.
You doing your own thing. You doing your own thing. You trying to get your own thing.
It's not even that. It's just that's just not my.
CJ said back in the day.
It's just not my thing.
When I was coming up.
Yeah, when I was coming up, I think it was like middle school or maybe like my freshman year or something like that. Maybe.
Hashtag he's no longer relevant. Okay, that's what I get from that. Okay.
Yeah, he ain't really on my radar like that.
Okay, well
he was relevant enough for people to be hollering about he had a baby.
Well, congratulations to Trey Songz and Noah.
Yeah, congrats on the baby.
Yeah, and the mom that we don't know. Correct. And why they be trying to hide stuff like that? Just come on out with it, because you know people gonna find out.
True.
But anyway, okay. CJ, would you like to tell us about Old Town Road Drops?
Oh, you talking about the video?
Oh Lord!
Look. You can tell I don't know what I'm talking about, guys.
Look,
Old Town Road Drops. I heard it. Yeah. Yeah. I saw McKinley do to it. I was like, no, ma'am. What are you doing? She was whipping. I was like, oh, okay. I turned it off. I couldn't. It was on Snapchat. Jayla know what to send me and what not to send me. She know.
Oh, Lord,
it was on Snapchat. But anyway, so CJ, what's tell us about Old Town Road? Like, who sings it? What is it? And
it's by Lil Nas X, who
I heard of him.
He released this song, was Old Town Road, which had a lot of controversy at one point, where it was taken off the billboards or whatever because it was listed under the country music genre, but it has hip hop aspects to it. So what ended up happening was he went and got Billy Ray Cyrus on the remix. And so they went back, dropped the song, and of course it was still remained like number one song for like a long period of time. And then, juiced it along to the point where he decided to release the video. We'll shoot the video, and it released Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a pretty good video. I like good visuals, and I think, me personally, I think it describes, I guess, like the story of the song, how it went through. Okay. So.
Now, hold on, let me make sure I understand. You said it was a country song. No, he's a rapper.
Yeah,
and it sounds like a country song.
It originally started off as a parody. Like it was a parody song that was made. It has this country, just like country melody to it, but it has like this trap beat, trap bass, 808 aspect to it.
But it's a rap song
and stuff. It's a rap country song.
Rap country song. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it really has both elements in there. I mean, if you ask me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so.
The
door is opening.
Hey.
Hi.
And in walks Roz with the drip.
Roz with the drip. Roz, you be dripping. You got drip.
You know what I mean? No.
Okay. CJ said you got drip. Like them skull bone pants you got on that's you dripping.
Yay.
Okay.
Every day.
All right.
Every day.
All right.
Every day.
All right. Every day you dripping and dripping and got that? You said every day you hustling. Okay. Roz. Okay. Since she in here, say hello.
Hi.
Bye.
That's her signature. That's her signature.
That's it.
Greeting. Hi.
Bye. That's right.
We love it, Rod. You gotta do it every time.
Look, get in and get out. Okay. All right. So CJ, what is your take on that song? It's a good song? I mean, it's popular, but like melodically and lyrically, is it a good song, or is it just one of them songs that got a good beat and
It's definitely a parody track for sure.
Okay.
I think that it does have some good element. I think the beat is good for sure, like you said. And I think it's a good song just for wasn't everybody around the world just singing Baby Shark?
I didn't even know what that was.
Baby shark.
Oh.
Baby shark.
Baby
shark.
Yeah.
Is that all it says?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, then
Mommy shark.
Yes.
Mommy shark.
Hey.
Mommy shark.
Hey.
Mommy shark.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Oh my god.
Okay.
But yeah,
and then you go, brother, and auntie, okay.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the whole family.
The whole family.
That's what that is. I knew it was a Baby Shark craze, but I had no idea what it was. Okay.
I mean, and that's a song.
That's a kid's song or an actual?
It's a kid's song.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Okay. But at the end of the day, it still can be uploaded and put on to streaming sources and stuff like that, and still have the same monetary value and whatnot. So, so I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, it's a good playful track. I mean, the kids love it. It's not one of those things you have to like really bleep out too many things, you know, like that. So you can let the song ride all the way through, and it can really change the vibe of an event. Like,
and what's his name?
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you about my experience with that song.
Okay.
We were on the boat in Florida.
Okay.
And they were playing music.
Okay.
And they were playing like kind of an array of things. Old stuff. Apparently new stuff. This song came on and I thought it was a country song.
Okay.
Because whose song is it, CJ? No, I'm talking about didn't you tell me that the first part of it is like somebody's else's? Oh, okay. Well, when it comes on, it sounds like a country song.
Right. Right.
So I was like, what is this? And then I saw the kids on the boat react to it and I was like, wait a minute. And then I heard the rapping, and then I was like, "Oh, this is a rap song." But it's cute. All the children singing. I turned it on, and Mir started singing. I was like, "But
how do you know? How do you know the song?
If you ain't heard it in my car, where have you heard it?"
All over, man. Social media, YouTube. You got things like Triller, like the Triller app. It's like this app where people make videos like dancing to the stuff and like you put the video together or whatever.
Okay. I
mean, it's just little fun stuff. I mean, that's really where like a lot of streams and stuff come in.
Okay.
When people are doing challenges and doing little fun stuff with the music. Like you remember when Drake dropped the Kiki, do you love me?
Okay.
Yeah,
so
like,
just a fun song that
and then Shiggy came, shout out Shiggy. Shiggy came and did like the little dance challenge to it on Instagram, and then it became, like not only was it a good song, but now you got all these people doing this challenge and having to pull the song up.
Okay.
It became a thing, and so all that does with streaming nowadays is just allocate funds.
Oh,
that's all that does.
Sis, we need to stream something so we can allocate some funds.
No, wait, that's a whole lot of big words. Wait a minute now.
If you were paying attention,
I was.
I want to know what got you distracted.
Nothing.
Call your ass out.
Nothing.
Huh?
I'm not distracted.
Okay, all right. But anyway, okay. So shout out to Old Town Road,
Lil Nas X,
Check up in the house. That song is Drip.
We about to put a postpone a temporary pause on Drip. We got to we don't want to single handedly destroy that on this show. I don't want this show to be responsible for that.
for the destruction of Drip.
And Kim will do that.
Listen,
she will run it in the ground.
I am 51 years old. See.
You stupid.
Okay, so anyway, guys,
I got a question though. The video, you said it's the now is music video. How you see the video on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
Oh, okay.
They don't have like video channels anymore. Yeah. Like VH1, really. They don't play videos anymore.
It's still like MTV and VH1 and stuff. Well, VH1 doesn't do it as much as I know, but no, MTV early in the morning, like wee hours in the morning. I know back when I was in college, I was still waking up catching like some of those in the morning, some of those songs, videos.
Like a fun video.
It's fun, and it really, to me, from what I took from it, it definitely just depicts like, because it starts off, he's in the hood, he hops off a horse or whatever, in the hood. Okay. And it's like, he has his cowboy gear on. So, of course, they're looking at him like, who is this nigga?
Right,
what you doing?
Right.
So then, the song, it's, I guess, like this girl, like the song, like the beat drops and this girl just starts dancing to it because she just, and that really shows how contagious the song is. It's very contagious. I like that contagious. It transitions into like where you see, I guess it kind of spread across.
Okay.
And then they took it to him and he actually linked up with Billy Ray Cyrus and they went to like this bingo hall and it's nothing but like cowboy people, decked out in their gear and stuff. And I mean, they just performing the song
and they doing it.
His verse, Billy Ray Cyrus verse comes in on that part, and so they're in there performing it, and it just really kind of shows just the story of the song and how it went through in media and how it resonated with people.
Cute. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, I heard it. It's cute. I don't know what they're talking about, but anyway, I know all the kids. Whenever the kids love it. As long as it ain't saying nothing inappropriate.
When the kids love it is where you're going to make your biggest bag.
Exactly. Okay. Bag, drip. Okay.
Your vocabulary words for the week. I'm going to need you to write them down.
I got it right.
Well, okay. They, what was I? Oh, CJ was, when we were talking about it the other day, he was saying like this dude went from nothing to something damn near overnight
Because of this one song?
because of this one song.
Okay.
Yeah, I happened to see it was like like vlogs. They do posts about little stuff here and there. Kind of like how y'all have y'all segments about this ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
Well, they
CJ,
kind of.
I'm loving you knowing about our show. I'm just saying. CJ,
I view. I'm a viewer. I'm a viewer.
He's dropping it down like that segment y'all got. This ain't got nothing to do about that, which means he's really listening.
Yeah, I'm a
Listener, not a viewer. You can't see us.
It don't matter.
I mean, yeah.
Whatever. Same thing.
I view the podcasts that I watch. I view them because they're all.
That's a
but
good
yes,
point.
I'm a listener. I'm a fan. Stan, however you want to take it.
Hey,
But yeah, they posted something him saying that not him saying, but they were saying that he had like $5 and 90 something in his account, before this song released, and it's like, I'm now. I mean, he's definitely, in a better position. I won't pocket watch, but he's in a better position for sure.
But now I wonder if this is going to be like a one-hit wonder. You know what I'm saying?
Same
Or does he really have talent? Or is this one of those clicky songs that go and then you don't hear from him again? You know what I'm saying?
A lot of the fan base, from what I hear, is expecting him to kind of stay country a little. Well, not stay country, but kind of mess with that a little more.
So that's
country.
his thing. That's his thing.
His music before that wasn't even like that. It wasn't even, like I said, this was all a parody song.
Okay.
This was just something that they got together and just did in the studio one day.
And it blew up.
And it just blew up. And that's, to me personally, as someone that makes music myself, I mean, I think that's some of the best, that's like the best, ever, like, experimenting,
Okay.
And then that happens.
Okay, well, shout out to
Lil Nas X. I didn't mean
okay.
for it to be this long of a segment
That's
on
okay,
Lil
but
Nas
I mean,
X.
we got to give the props to the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely props to the kid for sure.
Anybody who know Lil Nas X, shout him out. Send him the podcast.
Come to the show.
That's right. Send him the podcast. We'll play it. Okay,
We got plenty of Old Town roads in Columbia.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was good, CJ. I like that. Okay. All right. So, guys, moving on. Ric Flair didn't die. So, I don't know anything. I didn't hear that he did die. So, somebody tell me what's going on with Ric Flair.
Let me tell y'all something, man. y'all gotta stop killing these celebrities on social media.
Okay.
Y'all come on, like,
just stop it.
I heard something about him being sick. And I think what confirmed it for me personally, because I don't know too much about it, but I saw Offset, someone who is, good friends with Ric Flair at this point. He got the song about him and all that other stuff. Like they talk and all that.
Offset, that's the
Offset
Migos.
from the Migos, yeah.
Migos, okay.
Mm-hmm. Cardi B's husband.
Cardi B's husband, okay.
So, he tweeted out, was like, Ric Flair's not dead. Like, y'all gotta chill. Like, I just spoke to someone, he's sick, but, he's...
So he really knows for a fact.
Yeah, from what
so he got sick, he was in the hospital or something, whatever.
Yeah.
And it went from that to he dead.
Yeah, it went from that to... It's social media.
Okay, but that's just like when John Singleton, remember they said he died the day before he actually died. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you just... Because everybody want to be the first to post something.
Just hold on a
Just
second.
hold on. Just hold on. Pump your brakes.
I agree. But I was going to ask you something about... Holy moly, it was a music question.
Okay.
I like those.
Do you?
If you were paying attention.
If I was paying attention.
If you were paying attention, but then yet you won't share with the listeners.
I would remember.
We are an open book.
We ain't that open.
Okay.
We ain't that open, bro.
Hey.
Okay, Drake.
Hey. Okay.
Listen. Let me go back to what I was fitting to say.
You don't remember because you're distracted.
I do remember.
Okay.
Offset. How his mama doing?
Oh.
Do you happen to know the answer to that? His mom was sick.
I was gonna say, you made it seem like I could.
Okay.
Look,
I know.
how your mom
I need
doing?
you to check. I need you to check on his mama.
Okay.
Well, she was sick. I don't know. When we were in Florida, I saw a thing about it.
Okay.
She was in the hospital.
Oh.
I don't have any information on that, but get well. Offset's mom.
Absolutely.
If there's anything still going on, definitely get better.
We hope she gets better. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I hope so because it was kind of sad, and he's like really close to his mom.
That's Couture's daddy, right?
Culture.
Okay.
Culture.
Yeah,
yes, that's culture.
That's
dad.
Cardi B's husband, Culture's baby daddy. Yeah. Okay, I knew it was Couture or something. I mean, I'm sorry.
Culture with a K.
Sure. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you see her outfit at the Met Gala?
What? OMG.
What was that?
What was that?
Okay,
well, I don't know. She won the best. But she was hot. She had to be hot.
Had to be.
Were y'all familiar with the theme?
She looked like a spider to me.
Were y'all like aware of the theme?
What's the theme?
All right, so I've noticed this happen a lot with the Met Gala.
Okay.
With a lot of people that check in on it. But every year there's a theme.
Okay.
They have some kind of theme. So remember, I think it was it last year or the year before where everyone was kind of like, I don't want to say like medieval, but kind of just had like that. It looked like Assassin's Creed. I know y'all don't know what that is, but they just had these like real costumes on as far as what they were wearing. And it was this theme this year was camp. And
camp.
Yeah, I'm not
CAMP?
Yeah, CAMP, but I think it was like something celebrating like the weird and distorted. That's why everyone was so,
because Serena Williams, her dress was out of this world, off the chain. I was just like, and then she had some flat Nikes though, but she had this big gown, big huge thing, and some Nikes, and I was just like, what the hell?
It was embracing the weird and distorted and
just being
out of the ordinary,
embracing being authentic and being different.
I think that's what that was about. At least that's what I keep hearing. I don't have any, but every year though, apparently every year at the Met Gala there is a theme.
It's a theme. That's good to know. 'Cause I didn't know that.
A lot of people, because I see people get roasting these stars, these celebrities, and I'm like, do you know the theme?
Do you know? What's
they
behind
roasted them this year. Like they had Serena compared to. Oh Lord, what did they compare her to?
It had to be Big Bird. It had to be
It
Big
wasn't
Bird
Big
or
Bird.
Son.
It was oh gosh.
How did we sidebar to the Met Gala?
How did we?
Oh,
because we're talking about Offset and Cardi B.
Offset
but
and culture.
They compared Kyla and Kennedy. That's their name. Is that the other little girl name? Kendall. Kyla and Kendall to some cartoon characters.
Oh.
They had, oh Lord, you know I'm going to have to look it up.
It's a fundraising thing, right? Is it a fundraising thing? The Met Gala?
That's what I hear a lot. I got people that say it's a secret Illuminati meeting.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
They go in there and they do things that.
But
people
listen,
don't,
you look at who attends the Met Gala. I'm just saying.
You see who goes in, but you don't ever see what goes on in there.
I'm just saying you have no pictures from what goes on inside the Met Gala. That's what
I got it. They said Serena looked like a plate of eggs and ham.
Jesus Christ, that's not nice. That's not nice.
But it was so true.
Yeah, but it was just bright.
It was so
It was
true.
bright. I was just like,
you
what
see
the
the
hell?
picture next to it. She looked like a plate of eggs.
It was a hot
and ham.
mess. It was a hot
I was
mess.
about to make a joke about getting served, but I don't want to be that guy.
Oh, wait a minute.
You said plate of eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham?
No, you said a plate of eggs and ham. I was going to make a joke about getting served, but I don't want to be that guy.
Okay, well, don't be that guy then. I don't know. We lost.
Look,
You lost.
look, I feel so old, and I'm trying to keep up. But that's all right, because by the time this podcast over, I'm gonna be dripping. I'm gonna be.
Oh, Jesus.
CJ, give me
Okay.
some. Okay, I got you. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, I had to get with you. Okay.
Love y'all, man.
You know what? It really does look like some damn scrambled eggs and ham. It really does.
I told you.
It really does.
All she needs is a little bit of ketchup on
Okay,
there.
Right. And I'm ready to eat. I know that's right. They roasted.
No, they went.
They
on
had Kim K looking compared to a roach.
Yeah, they had a whole.
Did
lot.
you see that?
No, they had a whole lot going on. Okay, can we move on?
We can.
we move on?
We can,
okay.
but I really just
Look
want
here.
you to see that.
Other podcast wise, we're like 2 weeks late.
Oh, damn.
Say what now?
Like other
Oh
podcasts,
yeah.
we're like 2 weeks
Well, I mean,
behind.
you know.
But see, it's the premise is this is what we do.
Yeah.
We get on the phone and we just do what we do. Okay, so talking about the Met Gala and people, you remember the movie Mahogany that starred
Diana Ross,
and what color is Diana Ross? What's her ethnicity?
African American, black, Negro, brown,
All the
all
above.
that,
Okay.
colored.
So Bradley Cooper is about to do a remake of it, and Lady Gaga is going to be in the starring role
Oh Lord,
playing Diana Ross. How is Lady Gaga? And I love Lady Gaga. I got 3 of her albums up there right now.
I mean, she
How's
cool.
she gonna play Diana Ross in Mahogany? I'm just saying.
I'm trying to figure that are they gonna put on blackface?
Sis, I'm just asking.
Well,
I'm just asking.
sis,
CJ, you know anything about Mahogany?
No, I don't.
I love it. CJ said, no. Okay.
nah, CJ too young for Mahogany. I mean, I
it's
barely
not-
know, but I know.
I mean, it's one of them genre movies, CJ, like, what you call them? The movies with, come on, sis, with, the black girl, the black films, Samuel L. Jackson in them. Yeah.
Like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction, but before
Quentin
Pulp Fiction-
Tarantino?
but before that, okay, never mind.
I don't know.
It's a black type of movie.
Okay.
Shaft and
Okay, gotcha.
The old ones, yeah.
Yes, like Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown.
That's what you're trying to think.
But
Okay,
that's a type of movie. What type of movie is it? That's a type of movie.
black people movie.
Oh, Jesus, damn, you worse than me. Okay, but anyway, I'll find out. black exploitation movie.
Oh.
That's what it is.
That's what you're trying to think
That's
of.
what I'm trying to think
Okay.
of. That's what I'm trying to think of. Now, what the hell I had to do with anything, I don't know. But anyway, but how you gonna get Lady Gaga?
Well, it's along the same lines that they talking about getting Brad Pitt to play Bob Marley. I mean, what?
I mean, CJ got a better chance of playing Bob Marley.
Thank you.
Than
A much better chance.
Locks. Okay.
I'm in there.
Okay. Can I just say this, guys, listeners? Please stop saying dreads. Please.
They're not dreads. They're
not
locks.
dreads. Please say locks. Please call them locks.
I don't gotta be a dreadhead. You can call me a lock jock.
All right. Yes. And that's just an educational thing, you know. Oh, how long you had your dreads? And it depends on who it is. I got to be like, okay, so let me explain the history behind the locks, you know what I'm saying? And then they go right back to them dreads are hot. Okay,
Yeah, right.
don't worry about it. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay. But anyway, so Brad Pitt is going to play Bob Marley. WP, you know that's WP, right? Lady Gaga playing Diana Ross, and Mahogany is WP.
But it makes no sense.
Right.
You got thousands.
Thousands.
Bob
Literally
Marley
thousands.
was a light-skinned black man with locks. Inti Bati, Shamar Moore,
No.
Michael Ealy,
Like
CJ.
CJ said, how about his children?
How about
or
his children and grandchildren?
Yes.
Exactly. He got a grandson look just like him.
Yes, that's my point.
I don't understand.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So Brad gonna start smoking weed now?
Probably already.
I'm gonna
does.
need him to smoke for real in the movie.
Shout out to weed smoking.
Shout out to weed smoking. 420.
You know what? You sound like me saying drip.
I know, right? All out of place.
420.
420.
That's happy 420 day.
That sounds like the only day you smoke.
I said 4. I did not say 4.
You said 4.
I said 4.
You said 420.
I don't know though, man.
All articulate.
I just feel like if they were going about it the right way, like if they were trying to introduce a certain culture to that may not have been popular to like a different demographic of people, you know, WP and whatnot, then I understand it.
Right.
But at the same time, you take away from the authenticity of what it really is when you don't have the actual people play the role. Because
Absolutely.
I'm waiting on the day that y'all show me some white people in some chains playing slaves. I'm just waiting to see it.
Hold on.
It ain't gonna happen.
Shout out to Black Gumbo in the house. All right, CJ.
It ain't.
He went there.
It
CJ
ain't-
went there.
it ain't
But
gonna happen.
But you'll never find it.
You know, yeah.
You're absolutely right. You're right.
You know, and if somebody does get a chance to get a little budget and put it together, it won't hit no mainstream service
Absolutely.
or nothing like that.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. But they can always turn around anything that relates to us. They can turn around and flip it to where it's beneficial for them. But like CJ said, you'll never see a remake of Roots. You know, with some white people being the slaves and the black people being.
It wouldn't even look right.
Yeah, exactly.
They wouldn't even look right out there in that sun.
Exactly.
It wouldn't even set right.
Okay. Sis, sidebar. Whatever you're doing,
I'm doing nothing.
whatever you're doing,
I'm doing anything, everything, and nothing with Lynn and Kim.
The fact that you won't tell me what you're doing, I'm feeling some type of way about it. And we have a guest. I need you to pay attention to our
I
guest.
am paying a whole lot of attention.
You're a lie. CJ, take the phone, see what she's doing.
I know what she doing, but I ain't gonna blast on the podcast.
Oh, all right, blast on the podcast.
Thank you, son.
CJ
I
coming with it.
appreciate
CJ
you.
said, I'll be a lock with the something and a blast from the cast.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm ready to get my show going, man.
Okay, we can't wait. Shout out to the new show coming.
Shout out to the new show coming.
Okay, all right, guys.
Okay. On
Sis,
track.
On track. We're gonna stay on track. Sis, tell us about Malia Davis. Another sad story about a young, beautiful, young
beautiful child. A 4-year-old. Her stepfather killed her, apparently.
Okay, well, there you go. There you
She
go.
was missing for several days. Of course, he was a part of the search party.
Okay.
And
So he's killed her, and then he's looking for her.
Yeah.
Oh, he's super sick.
Yeah. And so they found blood in his car. That was the first indication, her blood, that they figured he had something to do with it. And then, bam.
Okay.
He did. He even mentioned to his mother-in-law that if he needed to ever hide a body, he knew exactly where to hide it.
Okay.
So,
You said ex-fiance, ex-husband.
well,
Why
it
is she
doesn't
with-
say ex. It
Okay.
just said, it didn't say fiance. It said that this was her stepdaddy.
stepdaddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
man.
I don't know if that means he and mom were married, kind of married,
divorced or whatever.
getting
But
married.
anyway,
Who the hell knows?
did they
But, yeah.
say if he sexually abused her?
No, not that I saw.
Not that you saw.
I'm not saying. Let me
Gee
pull her back
whiz.
up because I had her up.
Okay, so
Not that I saw, but it's just terrible. And like the what's out there like on social media right now is about people are saying stop leaving your kids with anybody.
right?
The problem is if this man was the mama's husband or
Husband,
stepfather, I
then
mean, how you supposed to know?
Then he's not anybody, right?
He's not just
Hell,
anybody.
Last week you couldn't leave your kid with your biological father
Correct.
because he left her in the car
he
to burn.
burned her up in the car,
Okay.
and that was her biological father.
Guy up in Spartanburg had his 1-year-old daughter in the car. So you don't.
And what about the man right now? His trial been on all week, but he killed all 5
over in Lexington?
Yes.
That's right, over in Lexington.
So I mean,
you can't really say.
You can't really
You're not
say.
saying, oh yeah, I'm going to leave my child with my ex-husband today, and he's going to kill her.
right?
You don't
I mean,
think that.
so you just you kind of gotta know who you dealing with before the child come along.
Yeah. Well,
If you can do that,
well, let's say we'll send good juju and prayers to the family of Malia
Yes.
Davis. Anything, everything, and nothing podcast thinking about you. You know,
Yes.
sending good juju across the airwaves. That's all we can do. Sis,
she got a cigar.
you.
I'm go out there and get me some. No,
You
I'm
know
just
what?
kidding.
You
Go ahead.
you plan on going to Alabama anytime?
No, I ain't going to Alabama.
You gonna have sex when you go to Alabama?
No, ew, with who?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Who I know in Alabama?
I don't know who you know. I'm just saying.
Alabama shakes.
You bet. Hey,
Them your people, ain't it?
Them my people right there.
I ain't
Sis,
going to know Alabama.
you know, last week we talked about the House passing the bill.
Correct.
The governor signed the bill.
That's why I ain't going to Alabama.
And so now it is the heartbeat bill is now a law. It is the most restrictive abortion bill ever. Can't have a baby. You can have a baby if you were raped. If you were incest.
If it was incest, yes.
You were raped. You can't do it. And if a doctor
Performs
it, get up to 99 years. Murderers don't get 99 years.
Right.
But you can get 99 years. So they're just trying to shut the whole abortion thing
Oh
down.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
They're
exactly
trying
what
to
this is.
completely overturn Roe versus Wade, and
Yeah,
I just don't. And they got all this other foolishness going on about rapists being able to sue
yeah.
the people that they raped, rapists being able to get visitation rights and shit with the kids. It's
the
just
kid-
all
it's
kind of
crazy. It's crazy.
It's all kind of freaking
crazy.
Sodom and Gomorrah shit going on right
She
now.
said Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay.
I think at this point it's just clear to see who is more active, like I guess like government wise, like who's like who we have actually running these offices.
Absolutely.
You know, these freak shows.
Absolutely.
These people with these skeletons in the closet that don't even want to have them in the closet no more.
Exactly.
They want to hang them on the front lawn
With
at this
45
point.
being in office now, it's out front. You ain't got to hide nothing no more. It don't even matter no more. They feel like whatever we want to do, want to say, we can do what we want to do. It don't matter. You ain't got to hide it no more. You ain't got to sign the bill from the back. They coming on TV signing the damn bill. You know, it don't matter. So yeah.
And some of these males that are, pushing all of this foolishness then had their mistresses getting abortions.
Exactly. Did you see the 25 the pictures of the 25 senators
I sure did.
who passed the bill? Mm-hmm. All of them were of the what hue?
Of the lighter hue.
Okay. Every last one of them.
And of the male gender.
Look, and over 50.
Right.
Old, just
Old and raggedy.
Just old and raggedy.
Have you seen the meme that shows the dogs around the table saying that they were working on laws for felines or something like that? It was a great depiction.
All I want to say is this right here. You better be careful who you put in office, because this is what's happening. Because it's changing now. It ain't going to be right undone. We're going to have to get somebody in there who's going to have to go in and undo it. It might be 10, 15 years from now. Before
It's gonna be a fight.
It's going to be a fight.
It's gonna be a fight. And then the thing that really amazes me the most is that you got all of these pro-lifers.
Yes.
But these pro-lifers in the same state, 9 times out of 10, I'm willing to bet that these same pro-lifers in these states still have the death penalty.
Absolutely, of course.
So it's like,
of course,
how you pro-life and pro-death all in the same?
All in the same, but because they can be, and then they will give you, CJ. They will justify why they are. They can look in your eyes and tell you, "I'm for the death penalty because," and "I'm for the heartbeat bill because." and it's a complete contradiction. But you know
I was
what
about to say, what kills me is it will literally not make sense.
It will
just
not
like
make
anything
sense.
that 45 has said since before he got into to today. It won't make any sense at all. But because there's enough people that are backing nonsense. That are backing something that don't, they're just at this point, they're scrambling.
Absolutely.
They're scrambling.
Absolutely.
I guarantee you that bill will get vetoed extremely quickly if a bunch of white women start turning up pregnant.
Say it.
And
Say
then
it,
now
TJ.
the baby's coming out brown.
Say it.
Because now they're like, well,
Okay.
who's raping such and such? Like,
Okay.
they gonna be,
Say it.
you know,
You better say it.
they're gonna be trying to turn
Once
up.
it becomes a problem and the white women start having the abortions, then they're going to try to overturn it again. I'm telling you, because you know what it's about. It's the same
Fellas,
thing.
go get you. Hey, look, this is the first time I'm gonna agree with this, and the only time I agree with this, fellas, go get you a white girl from the South. Go find you one from the South. Go
Okay.
find you one in Ohio. Go
Okay.
find you one in Alabama.
Alabama.
Go find you a white girl.
Okay?
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, knock it up, and get on up out of there.
Make them brown babies. Make them brown
them brown
babies.
babies.
Make them brown babies.
But who are what is the race that's having the abortions? Is it more white? Is it more black? I mean, if you think about it, most like young black women, period, they have their babies.
Well,
And don't have no money to get no abortion. So who getting an abortion?
I want you to. There is something on Netflix called Genocide. I want you to watch it, and they say abortions actually started to prevent black women from having children.
Okay,
because
which
they were
makes sense.
because they were going to be illiterate and not to society. What you call it?
And not
To society.
be able to contribute
to society. Exactly. They were talking about that today when I was getting my hair done. So I'm gonna watch it first before I have an opinion on it. But my source I trust pretty good. Say watch Genocide. What was the whole purpose when abortions and Planned Parenthood, why it was really started. And this stuff is all out there for us. And guess what? We don't even know it. So anyway, let's watch Genocide.
Okay.
And we'll come back and tell the listeners about it. Okay. All right, guys. We done had last time we had an extended something. Last one in the news, guys. Tiger Woods is being sued by...
Just gave him the money.
I know, right? He's going to give it right back.
Yeah, he's being sued by the bartender who worked at his restaurant. They said that Tiger Woods and his girlfriend are responsible because he got drunk and killed himself in
The bartender. Okay, not a customer.
No, he was a bartender, but he was a customer. He was at the bar.
Okay.
The girlfriend worked at the bar as well as a manager or something. But anyway, so he leaves the bar and gets in a car accident and kills himself. So the parents are saying that it's Tiger Woods' fault because they knew he had a problem and he should have been responsible, and they're holding the restaurant responsible.
Well, how come the grown man ain't responsible?
Right. And so they said they knew he went to AA. They should have
Why
known.
he working at a bar? Or even going to a bar if he in AA?
Why is that Tiger Woods' responsibility?
Right. You ain't supposed to even look at a bar when you in AA because you are powerless against the alcohol.
Tiger wins Masters. Tiger gets sued. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, I want to know if it was presented that he had an issue before he even started working at the bar. Or did it develop at the bar?
No, he had an issue prior to the bar, according to the defense attorney. Yeah, everybody knew that he had a problem.
According to the people that sued Tiger Woods?
Yeah, the defense attorney said that everybody knew, and then they had the audacity to say because Tiger Woods had a addiction to painkillers, then he should have been able to see that this dude had a problem. I'm like, seriously?
Are they really trying to do that?
They really trying to do that. It's a full-fledged lawsuit.
They should be able to see a lot of things that's going on right now. If that's the case.
Let's see. His name was M.S. Berger. That's the man who died. And and by the way, he had a bunch of THC. His THC level was higher than whatever, when you take a drug test, it was higher. So he was not only drinking alcohol, he was also high. So the plaintiff said that's what's going to hurt them because you can't blame it on the alcohol per se.
Right.
Oh my God.
And then, so what? They were supposed to be watching his THC use too?
Exactly. So guys, hold on. We're gonna change this up a little bit. We're gonna have that is AEN in the news and entertainment. Why is this?
Because it's important to us, and we don't care if it's important to you. Listen anyway.
Okay. Guys, it's been a couple of weeks since we had some topics that just make you think. But this week we were like, ooh, okay, what's really going on? So we have something for our segment. What do you think about this? That was cute.
I like it. Y'all let us know if y'all like
CJ
it.
like, what the hell?
I mean, we gotta be, we try stuff. You know what I'm saying? I see the vision. Yes.
CJ said, I see the vision. I don't get it, but I see it.
I'm with y'all.
Okay. CJ and Lynn, what do you think about this? Morehouse College, been up and running since 1860 something or the other. Longevity, been there, got the best reputation of one of the all male colleges. In 2020, they will start accepting transgender males.
Oh, interesting.
What do you think about that?
So that's women who have transitioned. I can't ever get the word right. I be wanting to say transformed.
Transferred,
transformed, transitioned. Women who have transitioned into men.
Yes. In 2020, they will start admitting them as males to Morehouse.
Well, if they have fully transitioned, that's what they are. So, okay.
Living as a male, no problem with that?
Right. No.
Okay. CJ?
I want to start off by saying that that Tinder swipe in the area might become a little complicated at some point. But as long
baby pictures.
as long as everyone is
Hold on, wait a minute. Time out. Say that again. Go back.
Let me say again.
Say it one more time.
That Tinder swipe in the area might become a little difficult. But as long as everyone is doing their part and communicating the right way, I believe everyone will be in a safe situation.
Okay.
Here's what I believe is going to have to happen
in
this new world.
Okay.
You're going to have to ask for baby pictures.
Okay. I think it's going to be someone who's going to be manly, and is going to push the envelope with it. There's always that one group of people who are going to be like, oh, he a MF man. She used to be, so she thinks she a man.
They gonna want to fight.
That type of thing.
Oh no, someone's going to get beat up.
Yeah, that type of thing. And
somebody's
I was trying not to say it like that.
Somebody's going to get beat up. There's going to be that one guy who is probably not as masculine as he likes to be perceived. That's going to step into the realm of somebody who, for some reason, genetically is just a little more masculine than you are, but just didn't start off that way. Mm-hmm. And she gonna whoop on you. He gonna whoop on you. I'm sorry. Yeah, you gonna get beat up.
That I'm glad that it's happening, because this world is just not gonna be old white men anymore.
But no.
So I mean,
how is anybody gonna know that you're? Are they gonna let the men come in and take pictures of them and be like, "Welcome our first group of transgender"?
They may. Because I'm gonna tell you what happened. I bet you somebody applied and was denied. And now this is why it's becoming a thing.
But don't do that, though.
I mean, what are you going to put male, female, transgender? Because if you transition all the way over, then you are no longer living as a female. Man. You're living as a male, right? So I don't know, but I just thought that was cool. So now is Spelman going to take?
Right.
They're going to take transgender males who are transitioning to females.
Well, you said transitioning. Is it going to be fully transitioned, or is it because you got a lot of freak show situations going on
CJ
right now?
Said you got a lot of freak show situations.
I mean, that's not
I mean, it is what it is.
It's not disrespecting anybody. It is what it is. It is what it is. Imagine that one awkward, pregnant graduation picture from somebody coming out of Morehouse.
So the question is, we need to find out, is it a full transition where you got top and bottom, the whole nine, and you are transitioning or have you transitioned?
I think full transition should definitely be like a strong requirement.
Yeah.
It would have to be.
Okay, so
you can't be, and especially if it's an all male school, think about the dorms, you can't be.
That's what I was
You got to be able to go to the men's restroom.
How about if you at Spelman and you go to the all girls shower and you got a penis hanging out because you ain't fully transitioned
or
yet.
you in the girls' bathroom standing up peeing.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I would think it would need to be required that you are fully transitioned.
Okay. I agree.
And you don't have boobs and a penis and shit like that.
I agree.
And I mean, it doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out process. A simple physical, would suffice for, everything that needs to be, all the information that needs to be gathered.
Snip,
Just
snip.
a little physical.
Snip, snip.
So you're saying that the school would need to do a physical on the person?
There would need to be an appointed school nurse to cater to whatever, whatever gender, either school. But I guess we're talking about like Morehouse right now.
Yes.
So I guess we would need.
Yes.
I mean, with male nurse, female nurse. Is that how do you do that? I've had a female nurse before do my.
Yeah. Yeah, either one.
Whoever comfortable to do the job and certified, definitely certified, to do the job. And yeah, we need to know. Not we as the people, but
you would want to know as a student.
as a student, I would want to know because like you got some people that just like what they like when they feel like liking it, and then if you just in a situation where you're not, it's transitioned.
Guy comes in who's transitioned from a female to a male. There is a gay guy at Morehouse who is attracted to this guy, but you actually used to be a woman. You see what I'm saying? And if that's just, so, but then is that going against your privacy when you have to go in and say, well, yeah, I used to be a man, but now I'm a woman, or vice versa? What about your privacy?
And that's what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah, that's it.
I mean, how does it get put out? It should get put out there by you, not by the school.
When you fill out the application and you put Thales Boykin, I used to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how would you know?
How do you know?
How do you know? Right.
Well, I think admittance would just be how you know. Like, you know what I mean?
Transgender.
Like you don't have to, be. It doesn't have you don't have to have a poster up or nothing like that. But it's not like I said. If the rule is fully transitioned, then if you're fully, it's like a GPA. If you fully transition,
right,
you're accepted.
You accepted, okay.
But if you not, all the way where you need to be, if you don't got them decimals in the right place, then
I got it.
On
the application, you put James, used to be Janice Johnson. Shit, okay, and that right there, look, that's the wink that I used to be. I used to be a woman. There you go.
Depending on how far along, you might have more than one identity. You might have more than one ID.
Exactly. I'm with it though. I like it because we got to change the world to what's going on.
All jokes aside, I do like the adjustment. Just being, more accepting without it being, because I don't know if y'all noticed, and this is somewhat a little sidebar, but like, I don't know if y'all noticed, but like a lot of ads or like a lot of things that I've seen trying to promote, I guess different sexual orientations aside from the norm,
right,
are extremely aggressive. I've seen it online. I've seen it in different places, and like in Canada, there's actually like a poster I saw where it's like 3 men, like to the obvious, not the obvious, but to the average adult, like they're clearly having sex on this poster.
Oh,
like,
really?
You don't see any parts or anything, but it's like these 3 men sandwiched together.
Okay.
On this poster, and I'm just like straight. We don't even have posters like that.
And I was gonna say, see, that's inappropriate either way. If it was 3 women or 2 a man and 2 women or whatever, it's just inappropriate.
It's inappropriate altogether, and I just think that they try to like really, like, I guess, shove it down people's throats in the wrong way versus being present. You can just be present.
Just do what it is, let it be what it be, but trying to just push it and shove it, and I don't like that. I can't, because I ain't that gay.
And I'm glad you said it, because like I wanted someone else's perspective that's actually of the community to actually, to see, like, do you think this is a little aggressive, or like how do you feel about them trying to throw it in the cartoons? They want to make a gay Santa Claus. They want to do all this other stuff.
They got some dude on Arthur coming out as gay. You seen that?
Are you talking about
Arthur? Who's
Mr. Ratburn, the teacher? He's been on the show. And
that's a cartoon.
Yeah. Okay. And Arthur, the real Arthur, been around.
Is he
PBS
like a
Kids.
Animal or something?
He's a
little.
Is it an aardvark or anteater or something?
Anteater or something.
One of them.
Yeah. Okay.
One of them A's.
Okay, but anyway.
I thought he was a kangaroo.
He definitely no kangaroo.
Mr. Ratburn is a rat.
Okay, but so he's now coming out as gay.
From what they're trying to put on the storyline, like he got married.
Okay.
And then his sister is gay too by her dress, by the way she was.
Francine?
Yeah, no. Mr. Ratburn's sister or something like that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Just stuff I've seen on the internet that I haven't followed too much.
Yeah. But I don't think that's a kangaroo, sis.
No, it's not.
It ain't no aardvark either.
Well, it ain't no kangaroo.
I think he's an anteater.
It's closer to something.
No, because we have a long nose.
I mean, maybe not in that.
Okay, let's focus.
Yeah,
let's focus. But anyway, okay. So we're all in agreement that it's a good thing.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. CJ, tell him.
I'm supposed to have a long. Okay.
Mama. Anyway, so we're all in agreement that it's a good thing that Morehouse is doing it, but they're going to have to find some type of restriction or something to
definitely want to regulate. Because it's something. Just if anything, it can just create more drama.
Because you know how people do. You get in, and then everything goes to the left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So okay.
You still have some people. I know, like we're in like a newer time, but you still have some people that haven't fully accepted, those type of roles, and so. You want to make sure that they're in a safe environment because at the end of the day, education is why they're there.
Okay. I agree with that, but shout out to Morehouse. We appreciate it. Shout out to Morehouse. Sis, you brought this to our attention. You brought this to my attention.
Yes.
On Mother's Day.
I did.
Shout out to all the mothers.
All right. Actual mothers.
Kaitlyn Jenner was a little upset about something.
Man, look here. Speaking of transgender.
Ooh.
Kaitlyn,
Can I just say that picture you sent me?
That was rough.
That was not a good look.
Not a good look.
Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway,
I just happened to scroll by the fact that there's an article out about Kaitlyn Jenner being upset that her daughters did not call and wish her happy Mother's Day.
Who are her daughters exactly? That's the little ones.
Kendall and Kyla.
The two younger girls.
Right.
Okay, not Chloe.
And I'm going to just say children because I don't know if it was all her children.
Okay.
But Chloe, Kim, and Courtney belong to Chris and Rob Kardashian.
That's the Kardashian, right.
Belong to Rob, the daddy, Kardashian.
But the little millionaire girl belongs to Chris.
To Kaitlyn.
To Kaitlyn.
Yes.
And so what's Kaitlyn's problem
Formerly known as Bruce.
What's Kaitlyn's problem?
Kaitlyn mad because nobody called and wish her happy Mother's Day.
What do you think about that?
I think that's a hot ass mess. Just damn right stupid.
Okay. Well,
why?
Why is it damn right stupid?
Yeah. Because Kaitlyn Jenner is nobody's mother. I don't care whether she she's Kaitlyn. She transitioned to a woman, not to a mother.
That's a good point.
She's still a father.
That's a very good point. I had to think about that. That's a good point. Okay. Yeah.
Let it marinate.
I was like, that's a good damn point right there. Okay.
She transitioned to a woman, not a mother.
Okay.
Because bitch, you can't have no children.
But if she used to be their daddy and now okay, I'm just playing. She's their mom.
No.
Okay. Daddy, mama.
No.
Okay.
You did not birth.
A woman who can't have children does not birth. And what's your point?
No. You, Kaitlyn, fathered the children. You did not birth them.
He had sperm at the time.
Know your role, ma'am.
Okay. So if you transitioned into a man and Edison, Mir, and CJ, it's Father's Day. You're living as a man. You are not Mark. You are no longer Maylin. You got the beard. You wouldn't want CJ them to say Happy Father's Day.
No,
would you want them to continue with? Would you want them to continue with Happy Mother's Day?
Yes, because I'm. But
you're
not.
Mother. But you're living as a man.
I don't care. I mothered you. I didn't father you.
Okay,
I'm gonna turn it over to CJ, whom I mothered.
CJ,
I had to roll my sleeves up on this one.
Okay.
Just because I would think that women, being able to birth or not, just being born with the setup, whether it works or not, like you should be outraged, especially the ones that can't birth. They should be more mad than the ones that can.
Lynn is over here shaking her head. rolling. She rolling in the river. Okay,
yeah,
go ahead.
They should be, because that's, if anything, that's a title that you can't, no matter how much surgery, no matter what, you can't be that. Okay. You can't play that role.
So, so in Kaitlyn's, I'm just asking now. I'm being open minded.
Yeah.
So in Kaitlyn's mind, she's their dad, but now she's living. They could say Happy Woman's Day, but not Happy Mother's Day. Correct. Is that better?
I think that's just extra because don't women have a day?
Extra.
Don't women already have a day? Y'all got a month now, innit?
Women's History Month.
Got Women's History Month.
Okay. But if you're living as a woman, if he's completely transitioned and living as a woman, can you not acknowledge his new authentic self?
No.
You are a counselor. His
authentic self is a woman, not a mother.
If a man,
I don't give it.
If a man came into your office, LPC Boykin, and said, "I used to be a man, now I'm a woman. I am raising my child as a single mother because she's a woman now, not a man." What are you going to say? I'm raising my child as a single mother because I've transitioned
How
from
old
a
is
man.
your child?
I don't know.
Okay, let me tell you what I think the difference is.
Okay, tell me the difference.
I think the difference is that when Bruce decided to become Kaitlyn, his children, because at the time his children were older.
Okay.
And he was older.
Okay.
And he had already spent so many years as their father.
Okay.
That's one thing.
Okay.
You can't just completely erase the dad.
Right. You can't just completely erase the dad, the father.
Okay.
And expect them to turn around and tell you Happy Mother's Day. No, you fathered me. And I mean, you know what? Even that mother that's coming in and talking about I'm a mother single raising, even if it's a little kid, you still fathered that child. You didn't mother that child. I don't know. I can't get with it. CJ, what's the thing you said? You don't forgot?
Well, I'm going to say just to make it clear, I was just
written it
playing
down.
devil's advocate. I'm not calling Bruce Jenner mother.
No, I'm
with
not going to call him and tell him Happy Mother's Day.
Okay, but if they didn't have a mama, like they got a mama, like they got Chris
mother.
Is their mother, right. So I think she's just doing the most, but I do see where a person would want to embrace the new thing. I'm just saying, call me a woman,
As
but no,
not a mother.
Not
a mother.
But he's saying because he had
mother.
children.
I mean, a woman.
So on Father's Day, should they not say Happy Father's Day?
They should say Happy
They
Father's
should.
Day.
They
Kaitlyn?
should.
That's their daddy.
Happy Father's Day, Kaitlyn?
Yes.
And I mean, personally, I just feel like if you want that bad, then you enforce that in the four walls of your house.
But that's it.
And that's it.
Okay.
You know, if you want that, because I mean, at the end of the day, them the only ones that should matter anyway. You want your kids. You know, you want your kids to tell you Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day. That's what you want. You want to hear it from your kids. You don't really care to hear it from everybody else like that. So if you want that bad, then you enforce that in four walls in your house, and you make sure you hear that every day that come up. Okay. And then I guess you'll be satisfied.
Well, here's my thing. What I think with the whole transition
You
thing.
ought to see your face.
Is it ugly?
Your face is all. Your face
I ain't going for it
because
my thing. You transitioned to Kaitlyn. Personally, I think and I don't know what they do. I think they should either call her Kaitlyn or Daddy. I'm not calling you Mama because you're not my mother. You're Kaitlyn and you're my father.
I get that. I'm with
so
that. I agree with you.
I think that they should call because Bruce, my father, apparently is gone. There's this new lady named Kaitlyn. So I'm going to call you Kaitlyn. I'm not going to call you Mom. What?
Accept me for who I am now.
Kaitlyn.
Okay.
You're Kaitlyn.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Okay, and then we're going to move on. I decide I want to transition.
To a what?
To a man.
Oh, right.
The hell you talking about? Damn it. Okay, I transitioned to a man. My name is Ken. Mm-hmm. I want you to call me your brother, not your sister. Are you not going to respect my wishes and embrace me as my new, authentic male kin? Bam. Drop the mic.
Okay. Somehow I feel that's different. CJ, help me figure out how that's different.
Wait a minute.
Help me articulate.
Listen, I'm a woman.
I think it's different.
I'm Kim, your sis.
Right.
I turn into Ken, your brother.
Bro. Yeah.
Okay, what's the difference?
Yeah. I think it's different.
What's the difference?
It's the difference.
I'm not a man.
It's back to what I was saying about making it a point to communicate it to the people that you interact with the most, if that's really what you want. Don't get mad at the internet, because the internet, we gonna roast your ass.
You gonna get it. You gonna get it.
You gonna get memed up.
You gonna get it.
All of that. Don't come to the internet asking for anything, honestly. Don't come to the internet asking for nothing.
You gonna get it.
You gonna get it. You
gonna get it.
But as far as like just, personal people that you did, because at the end of the day, when it comes to identity and all of that, it really, your identity only matters to the people around you that love you and care about you.
I agree.
Nobody else cares.
I agree.
To be honest.
So CJ, you wouldn't call me uncle. you would continue to call me Aunt Kim if I transition to a man. And I say, CJ, don't do that. I'm no longer Kim.
No, like if you, that's what I'm saying. Like you're my loved one. So it's like, if you were to come to me, you know, and say, hey, you know, this is really what I want. Me, because I care about your identity, because I care about who you are. I'm gonna respect that. I'm gonna respect your wishes. But when it comes to just, you know, I don't expect, like in my mind, I'm like, I know Kim ain't out here convincing everybody to call her Ken. I know it ain't going down like that. But because I love her, you know, because she came to me,
you would appreciate that.
Yeah,
you would respect that. You would respect that.
It.
Okay.
I still say it's different with a mother and a father. Like the client that I had, whose son is transitioning to a woman, expects her sister to now call her sister, not brother.
Right.
Although, you know, sister forgets.
Right.
I still think it's different from a mother and a father.
I was just talking on the premise of what you call, like I'm saying, because I am not, but I'm changing my sex.
Right.
But I'm not saying call me father.
Right. Like I would, if Skip came and was like, Lynn, I'm not going to be Skip anymore. I'm going to be Shelly. Huh? Who? Sure.
Okay.
You know, Sheila.
Okay.
You know, I'm your father who is transitioning into a woman, and I'm gonna be Sheila. Then I'm gonna call his ass Sheila or Daddy.
Okay. But on Mother's Day, you're not.
No, hell no.
Okay, but now sorry, but what if Mama Sandy was gone? Daddy Sheila is the woman in your life. He did. It's not. No. Not gonna do it.
No.
Not gonna
Sheila or Daddy.
Okay, never gonna happen.
Sheila or Daddy, and no, you're not getting Happy Mother's Day. You're still getting Happy Father's Day because you fathered me.
Okay,
I'm
living as a woman. That is an insult to me to say Happy Father's Day to me.
Then I won't say shit. Then I won't say nothing.
Okay. Happy day.
Happy transition day. What day did you have your surgery? Happy that. Yeah.
Happy day. Damn it, you are not my mama.
All right,
Kaitlyn. If it's up to CJ and Lynn, you better watch your back.
Listen, Kaitlyn, you are not the mother.
You are not the mother. Okay.
Bam. Anyway,
drop the mic. Well, guys, that was what do you think about this? Watch this. Well, that was an interesting segment. Great day. I felt you getting why your cheeks red, man?
I was getting
you was getting fire. Okay. Shit. All right, guys, we're gonna take a commercial break and we're gonna come back with our weekly
Love and Hip Hop Weekly Ratchet Review.
Are you into comics? I mean, seriously into all things comics? Well, lucky you needs to check out Take a Knee for Marvel vs. DC, where Regular Scott, Ozzy Killmonger, and V's discuss characters, movies, series, books, fan polls, and more. And you never know who may show up for an open mic. Just some blurs going deep and having fun. Take a Knee for Marvel vs. DC. New episode every Sunday, brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
Okay, guys, we are back, and we're going to get into it. You know what time it is. What time is this?
It is time for the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Weekly Ratchet Review.
All right, let's get into it. It's just so ignorant. We're just going to fly through it. This week was episode 9, and it was called You Flew Here, I Grew Here. Okay. Right. So this week, the episode picks up with the people at the cabin. Rashida and Kirk, they telling everybody that they need to try to work it out. Rashida goes and get Carly so they can clear the air. Kendra decides that she's sick of Carly and gonna get all in her ass. I was like, ooh, okay.
I don't know if I saw that part.
Yes. Okay. So here's the thing about that. Jacille, who's also known as Jock, says, Kendra, stop arguing with Carly. You got a vocabulary. She ain't got one. Oh my God. So what's he calling her dumb?
You got a vocabulary.
So he gets her and they go and they leave the room. Okay. So, but it got real ugly. Okay. Carly is tripping because she's had the miscarriage. That's what's going on with her. She's emotionally, she's going through something. Okay. So anyway, Mama D visits Erica and she says that, Erica says that her baby daddy is super busy. That's why he don't come around.
He must be an AAU basketball coach.
Ooh. Damn.
Moving on.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. So, hold on. Rewind.
For the super busy part.
Okay.
Super busy.
Damn, I didn't know what to do with
Only
that.
AAU basketball coaches are that busy.
Okay. So,
Super busy.
So anyway, Erica said that her baby daddy was busy. And
I wasn't trying to say he ain't around. He's just super busy.
So her mama come over and help her because she got 2 babies in the same placenta.
Hey, yes.
Two of her,
sharing the same.
They're sharing the same placenta.
Yes, that is
so
right.
one
She
baby
did say
might
that.
be taking it from
Yeah,
something
the other
other
baby.
So, but anyway, her and Mama D are good now.
Yes.
And so she went over there and said, "You and Scrappy, y'all need to do better."
And they do.
Because they
If they not,
they
I mean-
communicate through text about their
Yeah,
about
that's
Imani.
just
That's stupid. Okay. So anyway, Bambi said that she refused to meet with Erica because it really ain't no need.
No, I don't agree with Bambi on that, though.
Oh, I'm with you now. I'm just telling you what they said.
That's some bullshit.
Okay, so Carly comes back into the room, and Sierra said she was scared because they said Carly got mood swings. This is at the cabin. Okay, this is at the cabin.
She does, though. Carly be...
It's after she had the miscarriage. She tripping.
Yeah,
She tripping
hard.
Okay, so Rashida tries to smooth things out the next morning. She goes into Carly's room. They hug, and Carly say, "I appreciate you because you my friend and you always got my back and you understand what I'm going through." Okay, all right. So then Pooh reaches out to Mimi and they meet at the Botox clinic. Pooh wanted Mimi to come early so she could get her some Botox.
Pooh has had a lot of Botox. She needs to sit down.
Pooh must have just come at the office when she sat down for this scene because her lips was looking like pomegranates or
look a
something.
mess.
What the hell was that? Okay, so then Pooh said she was willing to talk to Carly, but she wasn't going to apologize to Carly. Okay. And guys, as you can see, I'm doing the love and hip hop because I don't know if my sister saw all this.
I did.
Okay, but anyway.
But it was kind of... I was in between doing stuff.
I got you. I got your back, sis. So
thank you.
Rashida leads an exercise, and they're going to make little boats, and they're going to write what they're going to get rid of and sail it on out the water so it can't ever come back. I will say, Shakana and Jaceel, Jock, had really good things that they were letting sail away.
Okay.
Shakana said she was going to let her anger go for all the stupid and dumb decisions she made in her life.
Okay.
And she's been angry at herself for all the dumb, stupid stuff she has done.
Okay.
And Jock said he was going to let go of fear with Kendra to say that this relationship is not going to end like all his other ones.
Okay.
So I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. That was kind of serious. The rest of them had some more ignorant foolishness stuff going on. Okay. Let's see. Mo shows back up at the house. He has a trail of roses going to the house, going to the bedroom. Carly comes in. "I can't trust you, baby. Please trust me. I'm not going to do it again, but I can't." And then she says, "But I'm gonna try." So he gives her the ring back. So they're back engaged.
So they're back together, which I figured was coming. Yeah.
So they're back. They're back. But this is what Arizona Mo said. Ain't that his name? Arizona Mo? Arkansas Mo. He said, "Carly," my best impression. "Carly, I'm just gonna let you love me. And I'm going to love you back."
Oh,
I thought that was so cute. That was cute.
Oh.
That was sweet. I said, look at Arkansas Mo. Okay. All right. So then now the showcase happens. Last week you said it was going to be a showcase. So at the showcase, Tokyo, who is definitely 400 pounds, easy.
Yes.
She sings a song called "Okay Bitch." Okay.
Okay, bitch.
Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. Okay. CJ, what they think? Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. No.
I don't know if I can get down with that one.
Okay. Okay. All right. So
CJ's
anyway,
not down with that one.
He's not down with that. So anyway, so the song's called "Okay, Bitch." So Tokyo finishes on her showcase. Then Akbar gets on the stage. And so Akbar then says, something about something. I flew, you flew here. I'm from here. You don't know shit. Girl, what you gonna do? You know, I'm a bad bitch from the A. Okay. And so Tokyo say, put a name on it, bitch. Put a name on it, bitch. And so Akbar says, oh, it's like that. So then here come the security. So then they get ready to fight. So then Spice jumps across the couch and they throw a microphone at each other. And Tokyo 400 pounds and Akbar 400 pounds.
And the men holding them back, and I don't know how they doing.
That was rough. That looked like a whole bunch of lot of going on. That was a whole lot of going on. Spice liked to fight. Mm-hmm. Spice does. She liked to jump cross shit. She liked to jump cross shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Tokyo say, put name on bitch. I was like, damn. I was like, okay. All right.
Tokyo looking for the fight.
Yeah, so anyway, so then it went off. Okay. So then Mama D goes and sees Bambi and Scrappy and begs them, hey, y'all need to make this right with Erica.
They really
okay,
do.
Y'all got the babies coming. Amani gonna have little sisters or brothers or whatever.
They had the baby. Oh, we're talking about the
twins,
her baby.
The twins.
Erica's twins.
Erica's twins.
And then they got their baby.
And now you got Neelan.
Right.
So yeah, so
Breland.
you got the Breland. Oh, damn. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. So you got Breland. So they gonna think about it. But then this was Scrappy said. We communicate.
We communicate. And we communicate.
I give my money to the state. The state give the money to Erica.
We good. No.
I mighty help him. Okay. Lord so anyway, Jesus. That was cute. Okay. So, Akbar meets with Sierra and tell her that she has to pick a side. You either my friend or you either Tokyo and Spice friend. Okay.
She went to get her nails done and it never happened.
She went to get her nail. This took place at the nail salon.
Right, but they never got her nails done.
It never got the nails done. I was like, girl, I got to come get my nails done so we can talk it up and chop it up. And never got damn nails done.
Well, not
the whole segment.
Right.
Okay, but anyway.
Foolery.
Okay. So Pooh hosts a cocktail party. And
now this part I definitely
missed. You missed it. Ooh,
yes.
Ooh. Okay. Hey Poco. Okay. So Pooh, at the suggestion of Mimi, has a cocktail party because she wants the people to see the new side of her. She wants them to, I'm cool. Carly walks in. It immediately goes left. I'm talking about, hey Lynn, how you doing? Boom, argument start. Okay, just like that.
Wow.
So Pooh say,
don't say it.
Come on, Lynn. This is the Ratchet review. Guys, excuse the vulgarity of what's about to happen. So, from previous episodes, Pooh keeps saying that Pooh and her man had sex with Carly. Okay? And Carly keeps saying it didn't happen.
Disclaimer, I am not responsible for the words that are getting ready to come out of her mouth.
So anyway.
Signed, Lynn.
Anybody under the age of 18, please sign off right now. And anybody over the age of 50, please sign off. Auntie, close your ears right now. Okay. So Pooh says, yeah. When I fucked you in the ass and you shit on my sheets, you owe me $750, bitch.
First of all, I want to know how you know that's what she said, because I know they bleeped it out.
It happened before it bleeped. You got to be in tune. She said, when I blucked you in your ass, you shit on my sheets. You owe me $750 because I got the highest thread count sheets, bitch. Carly need to go ahead.
Them sheets cost $750.
That what she said.
Damn, what they do?
But sis, that's not the point.
Okay.
We need to get to the bottom.
Wash themselves.
Did she get pumped in the butt or not? We need to find out. With the dildo? No, just when whatever. We need to find out who got pumped in the butt. She said when I.
How she did
But now next week, Pooh's husband is supposed to come.
I think Pooh's a man.
Yeah, she does look like
she look a little manly.
She looking like she could be transitioning.
Yeah, she looking a little manly.
Anyway, we're going to see, because he said he tired of the lies. Oh. So we about to see. But when she said that, I dropped the phone. I was done.
Blow Carly
I was done.
Wow.
So guys, that was your 15 minutes of ratchetness. It was really ratchet this week. Mm-hmm. It was like really ratchet this week. And I wasted 1 hour and 15 minutes of my life, and we've wasted 15 minutes of your life. But again, that was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta
weekly Ratchet review.
All right.
We're done. Okay.
All right, we're done. Whew, thank y'all. Please forgive us. It was so good though. Okay. All right, guys. So
moving into the main topic
today. We're gonna get to it. Now, how we gonna go again? We're gonna have to switch love and hip hop. Because we go from love and hip hop to some serious stuff sometimes. Right. And then
I think it's okay.
It holds up. But anyway, so today, guys, we were just kind of talking, and like over the last month, we just keep hearing all these stories about people and just unfairness and, you know, things that are happening in our community, in our culture. And somebody can do the same thing, and a person of this hue gets a way stiffer punishment, you know? And so we decided to talk about WP. We talked about, we did the acronym last week, WP. And we also wanted CJ in particularly on this segment because being a young black man, handsome by the way, but anyway, but you know, okay, you got the stereotypical locks, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. And it's not about being profiled, but it's just about the injustice of, I mean, it's like, does anybody see what's going on?
Right.
So before we talk about or define white privilege, I would like you to tell me, just when you hear white privilege, what does it mean to you? And then CJ, and then I'll do the same thing. And then we'll get into reading the definition of what it is, and then some of the things that we feel that are unfair.
Well, Lord have mercy, the word just been the words have been run into the ground. You keep hearing it, white privilege, white privilege, white privilege. And when I hear it, then that, to me, that means that somebody's privilege of being a white person, well, the fact that somebody is a white person has given them some sort of privilege, whether it be legal, whether it be financial, just, you know, whatever. That the fact that they're white, of the lighter hue, of the Caucasian persuasion.
I love you. You're so politically correct. You are so politically correct. That's what I love about you.
That means,
in my head, I'm saying something completely different. But anyway,
don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
But it means that because of their race as a white person, they're able to get away with something or do something that people of color are unable to do or get away with. Okay. That's what it means when I hear it.
Okay.
Yes.
CJ, what about you? When you talk about white privilege, when you hear white privilege, what does it mean to you?
When I hear white privilege, I immediately think about just somebody, you know, of course, being white and not receiving the same type of punishment that someone of a darker hue would receive, even in the same exact situation. And it's to the point now, it's situations that are completely like non-parallel, that where, you know, people are receiving, you know, black people or people of color are receiving much more worse punishments versus what someone receives if they're white.
Okay.
So that's what I think of.
Okay. And for me, it's pretty simple. You white, you right. You know, that's just, you know, it don't matter. It don't matter what you do. If you white, it's right. And it don't matter how wrong. It doesn't matter how clear. You white, you right. And you white, you got a shot. You black, it's a wrap. That's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? And just in the last month, I can come up with 5 stories off the top of my head where black people, mostly young men, have been sentenced. They have been punished. They have been killed because of their color. Where when something else happens, the exact same thing to somebody of the, what do you say, of the lighter hue?
Yes.
Here you go. But, you know, but they end up walking away. Okay? So, and I'm just like, how does that make, like, for me as a woman, I'm like, okay, I get it. But like being a young black man, how does that feel? You know, like if you're driving down the road, CJ, and you get stopped and there's a dude in the same car, got the same music on, doing the same thing, you're going to get pulled over. This guy, I guarantee you, this guy is going to get gone. He's going to be let go. They're going to pull CJ over, all because he's black. He's going to get the benefit of the doubt because he's white. And how does do you think like that on a daily basis, CJ, or not really? You know,
no, it's definitely every day something that you keep in the back of your mind because you see so much in the media, and then actually being in that position, being a black male, like a young black male, like I got friends or have people who have had issues with police brutality, issues with being profiled, wrong guy situation, or wrong place, wrong time, and happen to be, look like whoever was described in the situation. It's a scary thing. It's definitely something that is constantly on my mind. Okay. When I'm driving, when I'm out in public, all of that. There's some things I don't even attend because I'm like, all right, if it gets crazy in here,
exactly.
I'm, and it's smoke clear, and I'm still here. I'm liable to get wrapped up.
Exactly.
So.
How does that make you feel having to kind of like live and walk on eggshells like that every day?
Any black dude to tell you, man, like you born into this. Like this is something that unless you live because this is possible that you're in a situation where you don't live in this or like your reality isn't the same because you might live in a more you might live in a more like a suburban area or even in suburban areas you still have these issues too now, but you might live in a situation or like you might I don't know you might be from Canada or something. Okay. You might be just from somewhere else or from an area where you don't really see it like that. Right. But for me, like I've always had that feeling. I've always had that thought ever since my parents, would even remind me like, you already got 2 strikes against you. You black and you a male. So that was something that I just got like from the jump. It really wasn't like I got to learn this or I had to see some things happen to like my people that have happened in the past. I already knew this. Okay. So, if anything, I feel like I'm on P's and Q's. I just feel like I'm observant and, trying not to fall between the cracks. Okay.
Sis, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to share that if CJ don't mind me sharing it. That he just had an experience like last week where he was stopped. Something simple. Tag light out. Okay. Your tag light out. How the hell
not the tag is expired.
The tag light was out.
Out. Okay.
Like it was out. And that happens because who the hell knows when their tag light is out? Okay. Unless somebody else tells you.
Who knows that your tag light is your tag light is out.
So, tag light is out. He gets pulled. So he calls me.
Okay. While he's getting pulled.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm on the phone. I'm asleep just about. Okay. And so, he tell me what happened. The cop, of course, was away from the car at that time. And I was like, and the tag light was out and CJ's plates were expired. He was, he's a couple of months into needing to pay the car taxes, whatever. Okay. Mine was... I was riding dirty for a minute. It happened.
We remember. Okay.
So anyway, so those 2 things were an issue. So I was like, oh, well, see, you'll be okay. I'm sleepy. I'm about to go to sleep. He was like, no, Ma, please don't hang up the phone. Oh, wow. And I was like, huh?
Like dead serious?
Yeah. Like, no, please stay on the phone with me. And I heard the fear in his voice. Damn. And he was like, no, please stay on the phone with me. And then I woke right up like, oh, okay. Right. Well, let me stay on the phone with you. Damn. And I did. And I heard, I could hear the cop very clearly when he came back to the car. And, he told CJ he was going to let him go. Just give him a warning.
Was he a white cop or black cop?
It was a white cop.
Okay.
And he was going to give him a warning. And he was real nice. Tone was nice.
Okay.
And CJ was very thankful. And asked for his name only so from what I could see, so he could call him by his name. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He's like, what's your name, sir? Just so he could address him for whatever.
You wouldn't like give me your badge number, your name.
No.
What's your name? What's your name, officer? Okay.
Right. Just so he could say, thank you, officer. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And shout out Deputy Dyson, by the way.
All right, Deputy Dyson.
Sumter County Sheriff Department or Police Department. Just doing this job, like a little routine stop. Okay. At the end of the day, though, I am still a black man. I do still live in America, and what goes on still goes on. Absolutely. And I'm no stranger to it. So, not scared of too many things walk around here. But one thing that I am afraid of is police officers or our police officers because I've seen them, do bad things and get away with it. And like, I can't think of nothing more, like another way I'd be, more upset to go out than, some cop killing me on his job because he's scared of me. And then now I don't have no, there's no, I don't know, there's no payment or no type of like nothing from my mom. I'm only 23 years old, and I mean, I've done a few things, but one thing I haven't done is I haven't, put away nothing for my mom, or I haven't, put away nothing for any type of legacy, any type of future, or nothing like that. Right. And so, I'm real on edge, right now, because I'm trying to protect myself, because this is that time. This is, I'm a grown man at this point, grown black man at this point, and that's all they know, that's all they see. And I mean, I ride around, I ride with my pistol, because the cops ain't the only ones you got to worry about out here.
Absolutely.
And in my mind, I'm thinking like I'm a black dude in my car, with my pistol. And for me, that's all he needs. Damn. That's all he needs. As far as I'm concerned, that's all he needs. And I own my pistol. My pistol's not dirty. My pistol's registered. Working on my CWP right now. Like, yeah, but still, I knew I didn't have nothing in the car that he needed to know about it. I didn't have nothing. Okay. Except my pistol. But just in my mind, I'm like, that's all he needs.
That's all he needs. That makes me sad that you have to live like that every day. That makes me sad. You know what I'm saying? As a female, I'm conscientious of what's going on, but I don't live my life worrying that if I make the wrong move, I might get my head shot off by a cop. You know what I'm saying? I don't fear that. I probably need to, but that would drive me crazy if I had to go around, because I was just saying, when CJ called you on the phone, when I watched that movie, The Hate U Give, when the boy had the brush and he went to, and then the man shot him. The man shot him. Like, what the hell?
As his mother, that makes me sad and scared. Yeah. Out of my mind. Okay. I'm thankful that he's scared, because I know that he's going to not put himself in a position. Yeah. For the craziness that happened. I am beyond thankful that he's not a hangout kind of dude. Like, he ain't out at parties and in 5 Points and, in the Vista and just hanging out. Right. That most of the time CJ is in the house. Okay. And I'm so thankful for that, because the worry is his makeup. That's just a fear by itself.
Sidebar, it doesn't matter, he's fine.
It doesn't. The cops don't care unless he's gay. I mean,
no, because if you look at CJ and you open your mouth, you're like, oh, this motherfucker's cool as hell. Yeah, but the look, the stereotype, right? You know what I'm saying?
The white cop.
You just rubbed on his leg.
I know, because he's my baby.
I can tell. Oh my God, that is so amazing. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The white cop doesn't care,
right?
About that he's my son, right? That he's a good kid. That. He ain't doing nothing wrong. He bought a pistol from the store, right, and is in the car, right? Because y'all Second Amendment said that he can.
That's right.
So the fear, I can't even explain. Then I got 2 more coming behind him. I mean, I don't know what the world's gonna look like when they're his age. I mean, right now they little and cute, and even the white people think that they little and cute. But when they 23, they ain't gonna be little and cute no more.
23,
well, 12, 18, 12, 13. Honey. You're right. Yeah. In a few years, they're not going to be little and cute no more. So it's scary. I mean, I got, just sitting here listening to him talk about it, I got a lump in my throat.
I could tell.
Could you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Seriously.
I did.
Yeah.
I really did. Okay. And I really do have a lump in my throat all the time. And when I know that he's out there, when I know that he's out on the road.
Right.
Just praying.
Just
Lord, please, just let him get from A to B.
Yeah.
Safely.
I even made it a point, because there's this point in time where he was like, because I was just getting off of work, and I mean, I have a very laborious job. I'm up and down ladders and toting boxes and cutting them open and putting stuff up and all that. So I mean, I'm already kind of, pores kind of open already just from what I do on the regular. But I'm not a big fan of traffic stops, regular or not. So, I kind of bust a little sweat. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't bust a little sweat, because in my mind, I'm like,
But the fact that you bust that little sweat means that you'll be smart if a situation arises.
Right.
See, that's the key. Because, and the next time I want to get CJ's take on if he was in his yard and the police pull up on him, like that guy who's playing basketball in his yard.
Yeah.
See, Michael, that wouldn't end well. No. That wouldn't end well because I can't get Michael to understand just get home. Michael doesn't understand the premise of just get home. He doesn't understand that premise. Yeah,
And I mean, it was really just a set of circumstances. I mean, we were, something highway 601. Is that 601?
I don't know.
378. I mean, yeah, 378. It was 378.
Late at night.
It was 2:00 in the morning. No street light nearby where I was at, where I was stopped. I was literally one street away from my house, like one street away from the street that my house is on. So, I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm just trying to get home. That's literally what I said to him. He was like, "Are you okay? Like, are you all right? Do you got anything I need to know about?" And I said, "No, I don't have anything, man." I said, "I'm gonna be honest with you." I was like, I don't rock with police officers, and it's no disrespect towards you personally.
Okay.
It's just that I've been in multiple situations where I caught the short end of the stick, and so I'm just trying to, or someone I know has caught the even shorter end of the stick, so I just let him know. I was like, I'm not comfortable, right now. And just let him know it wasn't him personally. It wasn't him, the guy standing before me.
Right.
It was the badge and what comes with it. It was the badge and the gun.
That's right.
Because I got a gun too. The only difference is I ain't got no badge.
Right.
Your badge gonna save your ass.
Absolutely.
It ain't gonna save mine.
It will not.
I shoot you. I'm, they coming for me no matter what you was trying to do to me, no matter what.
And he's going to say, I was in fear of my life.
Exactly.
That's what he's going to say.
And that's all he has to say.
That's all he has to say. And once he says that, it doesn't matter what the
I
body
should be
cam
able to,
says,
this day and age, I should be able to say the same thing.
Absolutely.
Oh, I shot him because he was about to reach, he was reaching on
That's
me
right.
at the traffic stop. So
Absolutely.
I reached on him first.
Absolutely.
But none of that's going to hold up.
Nope.
None of that's going to hold up.
It will
So
not. That's right.
So I mean, yeah, it's a thing. I've even had like white friends of mine ask me what it's like to be black. Like they were genuinely curious. Like what is that like? What does that feel like? And it's kind of hard to like to know what to tell them because let's be real, y'all. I mean, I love being black. I wouldn't want to aside from all the flack that we catch and all the other stuff. I love being black. I wouldn't want to have it any other way around.
Absolutely.
I love it, but when you're conscious of what's going on around you, you feel robbed a little bit. You feel robbed. You feel misplaced because you can't go back. A lot of us can't go back generation to generation and know who's who and who's what and where who came from.
Right.
There's a cutoff or it gets fuzzy at some point.
Right. And
I mean, I'm not saying, I hate y'all for slavery or whatever. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that like, it's like I can't, my history only goes back but so far.
Okay.
And then I look at my people, like I said, being in tune just how I am. A lot of my people are lost. A lot of people are stuck in this cycle that they can't get out of because they're so stuck on the media and the way they portray us in the media. If you're not a quote unquote real nigga, which is pistol toting, drug selling, drug using,
all of that,
all the stuff that gets you put in a box or gets you shot somewhere dead in the street. If you're not pulling that kind of persona, then you of the lesser, or you're not like, I guess, like favored or popular or real, however they want to put it. But at the end of the day, all that stuff that they're brainwashing y'all or brainwashing my people with is reasons for them to show up, with that paperwork. Like, yeah, we here to raid the spot or pull you over and pull you out your car because they smell weed or all that stuff like that. All that stuff is a setup. The movies that we watch, not all of them, but some of them, which ones are geared toward that stuck in the hood idea mentality thing. You got those. You got the music. A lot of the music that's promoted. A lot of these artists that are top right now that are being pushed by these labels, they talk about murdering people all the time. It's always, Absolutely. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like I'm tired of hearing it. Like I'm tired of it.
Good.
Me personally, I'm tired of it because it's not doing nothing but keeping us with that same idea, that same look that people have. And then I think about it like how we look, to white people here, but how do we look to people other places? like across the world, like
across
that,
the world.
that don't know us here and what we really are,
Absolutely,
or what we're really about. How do we look to them? Because when they look at BET or something or whatever, all you see is
that's what you see.
Boys in the Hood. You know, what was that movie Tyrese was in? Baby Boy.
Baby Boy. Mm-hmm.
You know, all you see. Set it. All you see is these
Juice and
I mean, yeah, but
these
that's what you
gangster
see.
flicks. And don't get me wrong, it's not just us, because America itself loves the villain. They love the killer. They celebrate that person, good or bad, right or wrong. But it's just that's all you get of us.
That's it. You get one perception, and what they see. It doesn't matter what you do, how you talk. What they see is what you are, and it's what's portrayed of us by the lighter hue. I'm gonna be nice tonight, but that's what it is. But I hate that CJ has to live in this world feeling that way. It makes me sad, but I can tell that you got your head on straight, and all you want to do is get home, because we can fight it later on. Nothing may not happen, but we can't bring you back if you flex the wrong way because I'm mad and I'm black. No, get home.
That's what they want.
Be a punk. Do whatever it is that your boy's gonna call you. Just get home.
Yeah,
just get home.
And I mean, anybody who, look at you sideways for handling it that way, especially as a black man, for handling it smart and getting home with your life, you ain't never been there, bro.
Okay.
You ain't never been there.
That's right.
You ain't never been there with that officer that you don't know.
That you don't.
You don't know nothing about this dude. He got a badge on and a gun, and he got the right to shoot you.
He has a right. With the badge and the gun comes the right to shoot you.
Yeah.
And everything else is explained later.
Like
that's the key. That's what people don't understand. That's right. People don't understand that what you said. The badge gives them the right to kill you.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
All they got to do is write some paperwork up.
People don't understand.
That's all they got to do. When they pull that gun, all they got to do is make sure they write paperwork, and they're good. So
because it's their word, their paperwork, because you're dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing you can say.
Hell, CJ, the body cam done showed you like the black girl who got killed, the one who said she was pregnant. I mean, what is this woman going to do to this cop? They said he has a history of harassing people in the projects, in that particular project.
Which that red flag should have been addressed.
Already should have been addressed. So he wants to apprehend her, whatever. She fights back. She get the taser. They fighting with the taser. She falls down. She reaches up to grab. He shoots her 2 times. And the video that I sent you, the video of with the woman. Mm-hmm. But my point is, so now you got 2 men over there behind the van recording, but not intervening. I got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there recording it, go over there and be like, yo, bro, what you doing? Hey.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wouldn't have been over there recording necessarily. Or I may have, just to make sure I had like what I needed to have. But my first thought wouldn't have been get involved.
See, that
would have been my first. That honestly would not have been my first thought, because he would have been like, oh, these niggas trying to jump me.
Okay.
And he would have started unloading soon on more people than her. That would have been my first thought.
I got it. And that makes sense, but I'm just like, yo, hey, dude, hey, she is pregnant. Yo, that's a lady. Maybe it just could have gave it 2 seconds for them to just stop. But CJ, the woman was on the ground. He just killed her.
And the reason why I feel that way, don't get me wrong, I've had my courageous moments in my life and whatnot, and I'm sure I have plenty more to come. But
no, I get it.
My thing is this: like, if you're still fighting police officers in this day and age, you don't care about your life.
I agree.
You're not paying attention.
Okay.
You're not seeing these people get killed and then the cop get paid leave or suspension or something. You're not seeing that.
Right.
That's no alter to their life.
That's right.
That's not something that's going to damage them long term. Mm-hmm. You don't exist anymore.
It's a badge of honor.
Like now you're part of history.
Yeah.
You were literally left in one moment of time at this point, and you are to no longer ever exist again. Mm-hmm. At least as that person, as far as I know. So it's like, is that worth it?
It's not. And you say that because I already said, if I'm out at the store sometimes and I see a mama beating the shit out of a kid, I want to say something, just like, hey, don't. But
if she turn around and hit you,
see,
then what?
And that's why I don't. That's why I don't, because of how people are now. That's why I get it. I just wish that something would have happened, because Now she's gone. If she was pregnant, the baby's gone. And he's going to go write it up. I feared for my life because she lunged at my taser. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they all say. And it's the same bull crap. But anyway.
And that's why you can't give him that. You can't give them.
Exactly.
You can't give them like, oh, he lunged or not. Like, nah, bro, I sat right here.
But guess what? See, even when you don't lunge.
Yeah, even when you don't lunge, you're still in danger.
They still, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I live with the fear that I live with every day. It's because
that's right.
You know, you really don't know what the outcome could be.
You don't know what the outcome's going to be. Just try to stay out of trouble. You know?
I've been pulled over for no reason at all before. Like literally, my tags are current. I made a right turn at a red light, which was legal because there was a no red, no turn on red sign right there. So everything was fine. And then literally I get pulled over out of nowhere. And then I asked the guy, why'd you pull me over? He completely ignores my question and goes straight into, we need to search the vehicle. And I'm like, what you mean you need to search the, like we literally had no dialogue or nothing. I need to search the vehicle. And I'm like, bro, there's nothing in here. Like, what are you talking about? Like, but he immediately, you know, y'all get out the car, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, I'm not even finna, you know, fight with this dude about this. Because in my mind, I'm like, okay, I know I'm right. I don't have nothing in here. You ain't have no reason to stop me. I'm in the complete right.
Right.
But if he decides to just haul off and shoot me, then what?
Then what?
I can be right all day long.
You need to throw that. My dad is an attorney. Let me call my dad.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that don't even matter. Or sometimes they make you. Sometimes they make you a bigger target.
But see, but when I think, and I asked Tyrone, Brother Kemet, if when the police comes and they ask to search your car, you can say, I am requesting to contact my attorney. At that point, they are supposed to stop. They are not supposed to search. So, and for I say, just know your rights. You know what I'm saying? Know what, and I'll get Tyrone, and maybe he can tell us exactly what it is. But I'm pretty sure that is the case.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think you can say that. Now they might be able to detain you, but they cannot search or whatever's going on. But they can't do something if you say at the car. No, I would like to. I'm requesting the right to contact my attorney. They're supposed to stop or something like that. So
knowing your rights is definitely
knowing your rights. Shout out to Colin Kaepernick. Okay, you got something?
Well, you know, just with the overall conversation, one of the things that we found was this question that was put out there. I think it was put out by a black guy who wanted to know, hey, white people, what things have you all gotten away with? You know, before that some of us have not. Right. And they actually responded.
They responded, yeah.
But I was reading the comments, and I came across where it's a black girl said that she was driving to Atlanta from Michigan, and a couple in an RV cut her off. They like cut close and clipped her bumper. And they both stopped and called the police. It was an older white couple. This is a black girl.
Okay.
She said the police officer got there and automatically came to her and started writing the ticket as her being the cause of the accident. And then the guy was like, no, I caused the accident.
I caused the accident. I hit her. Okay.
So then, even though he stood up for her, you know, and she said actually that he went off on the cop. He stopped writing the ticket, but the cop still told the couple to leave.
Yeah.
And he proceeded to check her out-of-state license and blah, 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 till it said it took about 30 minutes. So the guy and the woman started to leave, but then they stopped. Then they said, no, we'll leave when she can leave.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
She still got a ticket and had to go to Tennessee for the ticket to be dismissed. Still had to go back to Tennessee, and the ticket was dismissed, obviously, because she was not the person that caused the accident.
Wow.
But she still got a freaking ticket.
Okay.
But she says that the couple probably saved her life.
That's because why would the cop tell them to
leave?
Go ahead and leave?
Just like they told the boy who just drowned in the lake.
Absolutely.
The river.
That's my point.
Just like they told those kids to leave.
And this is the whole white privilege thing. If they would have left her, he probably would have wrecked her because she was a black woman.
Probably.
You see what I'm saying? Why would you say go ahead and leave? Why would you automatically?
Probably. Yeah, we profiling just.
Yeah,
like
we profiling. Absolutely.
And I mean, but it's some stuff in this thing where people have saying that
because I got some on a local level.
the question was, what is the most outrageous thing you've gotten away with as a white person that you know damn well a black or brown person would have never gotten away with?
That's the question.
One guy says, I got pulled over for rolling a stop sign driving. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a woman. I got pulled over for rolling a stop sign driving my husband's car with a loaded handgun in the glove box, no permit, and got off with a warning.
Absolutely. White
driving drunk, speeding, warrants out for my arrest, suspended license, told to switch places with my also drunk passenger and sent home.
White privilege.
People I went to high school with.
White privilege.
I spit in a cop's face when he tried to take out my lip piercing with his bare hands. I survived, kept my piercing, was not beaten, and released within 24 hours.
White privilege.
I'm honestly shocked. This is somebody that's saying that they're shocked at what they're reading. Lots of things. As a teen, my friend stole her grandmother's car, no plates. We got busted at a speed trap. Rather than pulled over, she took off in a residential area with several police vehicles in pursuit. Notice I'm still breathing and not incarcerated.
I'm just saying.
So, let's see. In the 80s, walked into a speakeasy looking for drugs. Did a few lines of coke just as the place got raided. I was one of a half a dozen young white females who was told to go home like it never happened.
Okay.
While 24 black men and women were taken away.
Absolutely. And that's just the mentality. You got any more? Because you got some more?
I'll do one more.
Okay.
Breaking into my own car with a Slim Jim. A cop even helped me. He never once asked to see my ID or registration to verify that it was in fact my car.
Okay.
He might not have even asked if it was my car, nor did I volunteer it, come to think of it.
Okay.
He just came over and helped. Assumed that was his car.
Because of the color of his or her skin. Mm-hmm. You know, if that would have been a black person, and that's what the white privilege does to me. If that would have been a black person, I bet that's when you know that it's white privilege. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Well, okay, sis. So
there are many more.
Okay, but so
I'll
here's
let you go.
Something not like a local and national level. The man who shot the 2 black women at Kroger in Tennessee, he was found incompetent to stand trial. Mm-hmm. Okay, so he won't go to trial.
Right.
He crazy. Okay. Did you see the white man who went into the restaurant and started yelling the racial slurs because he didn't want to wait? And then the black woman beat the hell out of him.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Yeah. So he goes in, he looks around. Y'all need to get the hell up. Need to get the hell on. So everybody come like, no, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Niggas this, kooks that. Because he feels like he should be able to go in and get a seat.
He should be able to use his white privilege.
Because he's white. Absolutely.
But there's people that say that it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Okay.
Global warming don't exist.
That's what they say.
And it's warm.
Just this week in Seattle, black couple moved into a neighborhood. They come outside, they got swastikas painted on their property. Okay. That didn't do it. They came back with a note. If you niggers don't leave, we will make you.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of, there's right here in Sumter at Hillcrest High School.
Okay.
There was a sign made that said, "We hang niggers for free."
Yes.
You saw that, right?
Yes, up in Greenville. Yes.
In Sumter.
In Sumter, Hillcrest. Okay, that 2 girls. They had the sign. Okay, I thought Hillcrest was in Greenville. I saw
there's
that.
one in Greenville. This was the Sumter one.
Okay. No, check this out. You heard about the Tennessee pastor who repeatedly raped his daughter for years. She was 14. He got 12 years because the judge said that he...
Oh, wait. I lied. It might have been Greenville.
I think it was Greenville.
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
I thought it was the one in Sumter.
Okay. He was raping his daughter for several years, who was 14. And the judge said that because he did good work for Jesus, gave him 12 years when the state was asking for 72.
Oh.
He did good work for Jesus and he was a Christian man.
Oh.
Shout out to what's the man named Judge Stephen Sword, Sword SWORD, and to the pastor David Richards.
That is a hot mess.
Okay.
Everybody that agreed with that doesn't know the history of Christianity.
I'm just saying. Okay. Go back to you for last week.
Shane Peisch.
Shane Peisch, better known as
Pichet shit because we thought it was Shane Pichet, but I listened to something today that said the name and it's Piche, but we're gonna go with Pichet shit.
Well, Shane Pichet shit got he pled guilty and got no jail time. Albert Wilson admitted to kissing the girl and got 12 years. White privilege.
Yep.
Okay. The white Georgia man who had a teenager held captive for over a year, had her in a dog cage, treated her as a dog, went to the detention center for 8 months. That was his time served.
Oh.
He got time served because he had been in jail for 8 months waiting on a trial. He pled guilty and he got 8 months time served.
White woman who hung the baby in the basement got probation.
Okay.
Hung the child.
Hung the child.
Yes.
Can we say noose? Can we say hung?
Yep.
Okay.
She was a daycare worker.
Okay.
Or whatever. She had an in-house daycare or something other. Hung the baby in the basement. She got probation.
Okay, hold on a second. Go ahead. Okay. Tyreek Hudson. The young engineer who got shot. They already started the narrative.
He's schizophrenic.
He's schizophrenic. He's crazy. He didn't know what he was doing. He ain't gonna get no time. He gonna
get not guilty by reason of insanity. Or incompetent to stand trial like your other boy.
Absolutely. And then just the last example of white privilege, Felicity Huffman. Shout out to Felicity. I love her in her movies. She's a great actress.
I loved her in Desperate
She gets
Housewives.
4 months in the college fraud scam.
But the mama who
Tanya McDowell,
right,
and Kelly Bolar get 12 years and 3 years because they sent their children
out of school district.
Out of district. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's real.
It's real.
It's real. And guys, we have a at the end of the podcast tonight, we're going to play something for you. We're going to play something for you. We hope you listen to it. And
it's a poem called White Privilege.
It's a poem called White Privilege. And sis, just before we all gave our personal definitions, would you read the definition of white privilege for me?
Sure.
Or for the listeners.
White privilege, inherent advantages possessed by a white person on the basis of their race in a society characterized by racial inequality and injustice. Thanks for adding, Poco.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Inherent advantages possessed by a white person.
By a white person. Y'all, it is real.
It's real. Alrighty. So, anyway.
Damn, that was deep.
It was kind of deep.
Heavy. Sad. Scary.
Lump in my throat.
Yeah.
Literally.
Sis, CJ so fine.
I know.
God, no, like all BS aside.
It's because of me.
No, CJ is drop. CJ, you know how we talked about sexy, fine, cute. CJ is one of the sexiest young men that I have seen.
I can go with that.
Gay day. Okay, I'm back, y'all.
And don't let him get to the gym lifting some weights.
But he done buffed up a little bit. You can tell he done buffed up a little bit.
Yeah,
but he's dripping. He's drip.
He said no more drip.
Drip.
He said don't run the drip in the ground.
Look here, CJ like a water faucet. Okay, I'm back. All right, guys. Well, y'all know what time it is. It's almost at the end of the show, and it's time for.
This ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
What time is this?
This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Like
Nicole is calling me.
Shout out to Nicole. Might as well.
Hello.
On. Put on speakerphone.
This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's where I am. Well, no, we can't put it on that because we have to do pre-production.
That's right. And we had a co-host. Shout out to Nicole.
Say hey to Kim. We on the end of it. We at the end.
Guys, that's the babysitter wanting to know where the hell mama at.
You know this. You listen to the show. You know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Is at the end.
It's at the end.
I know. We know that.
Why is Nicole having a discussion about our podcast? This is what we do.
Okay, so what you need me to do? Oh, okay. You on the way home. What did you saw my message?
So guys, right now, Edison and Mir's babysitter, they are finished in the community and they are on their way home. So this really ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I told them.
But since we are talking,
this ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Lynn is actually on the phone doing her this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Shout out to
well, I'll be leaving in
Nicole.
about
Probably 10
minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
According to Kim. Kim said 10. I'm going by what she said. Kim said 10. I was gonna say 20. She said 10.
Oh no, we gonna knock it out. We at the end. We at the end. We at the end. Well, that's not what happened last week. But okay. All right, guys, we're gonna get back to this. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. In 1 second.
Well, we'll be done in a few, and I'm gonna get me something to eat and roll on in. Okay.
Bye, Nicole. Shout out to.
She said we too long.
Tell Nicole just chill. Tell Nicole just chill. We got
no. She said y'all last show was 3 hours long.
Was it really?
I don't know.
It wasn't 3 hours.
I think it was.
Well, that's what we do.
I mean, it is.
That's what we do.
It might take you a few days to listen to
that's
it, but
right.
That's okay.
Just take us through your whole week. Take us through your whole week.
But this one I don't understand. People be saying that, but then we listened to it in no time.
But now we also had a co-host today.
Yeah, we did.
We also had CJ. Shout out to CJ. Okay, all right, guys, let's go back to it. Sis, what time is it?
This ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
What time is it? One more time.
This ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
What you got, sis?
Oh, why I gotta go first? This ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
Why a 1-year-old baby?
What the hell? Why the hell is you screaming?
Why the 1-year-old baby birthday party got all adults and no babies?
Did you go to one of those?
Well, no, I'm lying because it was actually, the one that I witnessed today. There was not more babies, but there were lots of babies.
Okay,
I was glad to see that.
That's
it
good.
Was not an adult party.
Okay.
But the ones that are full of adults.
Did they have adult beverages at this party?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I ain't sure.
It trips me out when you go to a kid birthday party and they have liquor.
Right.
Okay.
Like, what are we doing?
What? Okay. What?
And it'd be a whole bunch of adults and like 2 kids. Okay. But shout out to the birthday party today. That was on point. It was little babies.
Okay.
To grown up babies.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it was a little 2-month-old. It was
whose birthday was it?
Nicole's cousin's little girl.
Okay, cool. Okay.
1-year-old.
Shout out to Nicole's 1-year-old cousin who had a birthday. Happy birthday.
Well, whose name? Well, her name is. Oh crap.
Oh
geez. Why am I blanking on the baby name?
Oops. Shout out to Lynn not knowing the name.
Grace. Ricky Grace. Wait. Oh Lord.
Okay.
I think
we'll tell you next week what the baby's name is.
I don't forget the baby. Why?
That's what it happens. Sis, it happens to the best of us.
I know Grace.
Mary Grace.
No.
Paula Grace.
Ricky
Grace.
Because their daddy's name was Ricky. Oh Lord.
Was Ricky?
Yeah, Uncle Ricky passed away.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Okay. That's cute.
That was Nicole's mom's youngest sibling.
And this is his daughter.
Yes.
Okay, cute.
His daughter's daughter.
His daughter's. It would have been his granddaughter.
His granddaughter.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. That's all you got, sis? That's it?
That ain't her name. Hannah Grace.
Jesus.
Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. Hannah Grace. What? I think Ricky is a part of the name, though.
Yeah. Hannah Ricky Grace?
I think so.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, Hannah Grace.
But
she turned 1 year old.
Hannah Grace had an appropriate 1-year-old party.
Yes,
today.
she did.
Very
Why people
good.
say 1 years old?
Oh, is that what I said?
No, but some people say 1 years old.
Look, that's how
it's only 1 year.
Because they say shout out, or is it shouts out?
Shout outs.
It's shout outs.
I guess so. Shouts out.
I think we did that. We had that conversation on the one podcast.
But anyway, just like sister-in-law.
Sister-in-laws.
Sisters.
Right.
In-law.
We got you. Get
okay.
It right. Sis, is that all you got?
Yeah.
Okay, so, guys, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing this week is to say that we have no food in our house. Like, literally. Like, McKinley said, may I have some snacks? And I said, baby, we don't have any. She said, yes, you do. And I said, no, baby, we really don't. And We open up the cabinet. They're like, it's bare.
Bare. The cupboards
and
are
we
bare.
keep talking about going to the grocery store.
Who wants to do that?
So
do
no,
the Walmart thing.
And Ross has already started.
Oh, good.
But the thing is
I need
this.
to do it too.
I'm talking about we ain't got no bread.
Oh.
We ain't got no milk. We ain't got no cereal.
Ew.
No chicken in the freezer.
Ooh.
No pork chops. No sausage.
Yikes.
No chicken. Nothing. We have no food. So what we do is go out. And then we spend $100 that we could have spent in the grocery store.
We all do it.
I mean, but we literally, I told CJ when he came by there, I said, CJ, you might want to go back to the store, baby, and get you a Gatorade or something, because all I have is water. That is it. We have no groceries. So guys, we're going to go to the grocery store. I don't know when, but we're going to the grocery store. Literally, we don't have no food. And I can't stand, because I always go in the refrigerator and open up the refrigerator. I know nothing there. Ain't nothing been there in 2 weeks. So why do I still go to, and I go to the cabinet and pull it open like
nothing in there.
Like some potato chips going to miraculously, pop up. You know what I'm saying? It don't happen. So, but anyway.
I do that too. I go to the pantry. No, ain't nothing in there.
Ain't in there. And this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Why we sitting in the studio with the blinds open so people can see us?
It is dark.
What it is.
Let's close it.
Let's close it up. Okay. Well, guys, that's the show for today.
I hope you listened all the way through.
All the way through.
We've been told we have tried.
Listen,
I mean, I don't know what to do. Maybe y'all can send in some suggestions.
Where can they send the suggestions, sis?
To aen@godefylife.com.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. We try to not talk about. And guys, this ain't even all the stuff that we want to talk about.
No.
If that's
carrying stuff over to the next,
we would probably have a 5-hour show, but you know what I'm saying? We're doing the best we can, but this is just what we do.
I mean, if y'all really don't like it, if it's really too much,
let us know. Let us know. Y'all might just have to stop listening because I don't know what we can do about it.
We don't try.
But we'll try. And give us some topics. Give them the email again, sis.
aen@godefylife.com.
All right, we want to give
I'm feeling some type of voice.
What is this, sis? We want to give a shout out. Okay, just a shout out to, of course, the Defy Life Podcast Network.
Of course.
All of the podcasters over there doing their thing at Defy Life. We want to send you guys to www.godefylifegear.com. I know y'all saw the shirt of Auntie Fluker with her AEN t-shirt on the other day. Fly, fire. It was on fire. Okay. I'm talking about 72 rocking it. Okay. 72 looking like shit. 42. That was cool. Shout out to Kenny for rocking the Defy Life with the Masons. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So check out the website, guys. www.godefylifegear.com. Again, we want to give a special shout out to our patrons. Check out the patron wall of fame on the website www.godefylife.com. Go to more, and it has Defy Life patrons. Check it out. You'll see all of the tiers and all of the patron names. We thank y'all so very much. We appreciate you and we love you. And we're going to end tonight, guys, with the poem called White Privilege by Kyla, Jenee, Lacy. It is real, and listen to the words. It's deep, it's profound. It made me think, and just know what we're doing and know what we're facing in this world right now, and just be the best you can be and do what you can do. And if you're not defying life, then what are you doing?
We learned your French. Okay. We learned your English. We learned your Spanish. We learned your Dutch, your Portuguese, your German. You learned our nothing. You called us stupid. That's white privilege. And I'm sure it probably hurts for you to hear those two words, kind of like gunshots and explosions from those commissioned to protect you, with whisking past your ears. What is white privilege? It is the only 5 decades of legal acknowledgement expected to correct 400 years of white transgression. It is crack versus cocaine. Blacks receiving almost 20% longer sentences for the same exact offenses. Or like, for instance, a black man without a record is less likely to get a job than a white felon. Or maybe it's because we're lazy and we don't work hard enough. Like, what the fuck? 400 years in the same field literally is an incredible resume builder. It is Katrina answering the government's prayers of eugenics, Dick Cheney going fishing the next day, Condoleezza on a shopping spree, Bush in San Diego, but Kanye is the one you call crazy because, like, it only took the USA 2 days to get aid to Asia, but 5 for FEMA to get to Canal Street and Esplanade. It is the one black kid who beat the shit out of the odds, but only thanks to Sandra Bullock, Michelle Pfeiffer, and the White Shadow, so now we all can make it. It is the only time thousands of white people are cheering for the black kid to win is in the stadium. It is you looking at me crazy if I told you to go back to Europe, even though we didn't have a say. It is you, all of a sudden, having a problem with immigration like this isn't even your nation. How the hell do you discover some shit that wasn't even missing to begin with? You Columbus our traditions. Had white girls twerking in high definition with multicolored hair and purple nails, but it was ghetto when we did it. Oh, I'm making you uncomfortable. Try a cramped slave ship. But wait, slavery is over now. It's just called the prison system because, like, you're not racist because you don't use the N-word, but y'all use niggas every day. What is white privilege? It is the acceptance of bombs over Baghdad, but not over Boston. It is European history being taught as a major and African as an elective. It is learning about my people only 28 days like I'm not black every fucking second as every white boy. But to fuck my brains out, not because I'm pretty, but because I'm pretty for a black girl. It is people thinking that Africa is one nation. It is the waving of the Confederate flag like you didn't lose the battle and then telling us to get over slavery. It is people saying that black people destroyed neighborhoods but forgetting that white people have destroyed continents. It is every time I bring up my plight, some white man has to tell me that I'm crazy but is kind enough to praise my English or say that we are all given the same opportunities, even though he has a family history of wealth and I don't even know my family history at all. Is the justification of police brutality. Like, what did that person do? I'm sure it doesn't hurt as much when the victim doesn't look like you. It is people thinking that affirmative action is an unfair advantage instead of keeping the qualified from being unfairly disadvantaged or throwing out a qualified applicant because their name's out too African American. Is Newports imported into black communities but black boys exported for weed as big plastic asses that are called fat when we naturally have them. It is an Australian woman whose new classic of rap music is everyone who hears this poem dismisses all this truth I just spit as reverse racism. That is white privilege. Thank you.
Hey, Siri.
Hey, how may I help you?
Play the Relationship Status Podcast.
Playing the Relationship Status Podcast.
You know, I would ask him, like, what are you doing? You know, where are you going with this? What are you trying? And he really didn't have, like, a real answer.
Okay.
So I didn't feel like we were going to be compatible later on down the line.
I think that goes back to something I've often heard and think myself, that men date women thinking they're never going to change, and women date men
thinking that they are.
Thinking that they can change them.
Relationship Status. New episode every Monday at 12 noon on Defy Life Network.